Hello and welcome, everybody. Oh, man. Best laid plans, everybody. Last night, boom, power goes out. Right, I was on a roll, too, man. I was kicking butt. And then, of course, today, now my machine's all was messed up, so I'm sitting here fooling with it for the last hour, trying to get it back up and running. I think I got it running. We'll see. First, let's go ahead and get you guys in here. And hello, welcome. Yep, I knew that was going to be a thing. Yep, there goes my chat. Man, it's always something. Hold on, everybody. Let me make you guys go away here for a second while I now fix this. All right, hold on. I got this, everybody. I got this. We gotta press some buttons and flip some switches. Let's go. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna type a name into it. You gotta think that I do this stuff for hundreds of hours, everybody. All this stuff. I gotta fix all the stuff. Fixie the stuff. Where am I going? Right here. Right there. Let's see if I can work my magic on it. Right here. Like this. Hold on, I gotta press the buttons and do the things. See, I do it while it's live. Let's see. Right there. All right. All the things I do just for this stream. I tell you, I spend so many hours. Unless I don't have any power, then I sit around and say, this sucks. Be surprised how much you really like power. All right, and let's see. Chat window. And then this. And then the chat. Look at me go, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Sorry, I had to reset the chat there. So the only person we see is the latest person. So feel free to say hi so we can see you in the chat there. And then also going to throw the retweet in there. As well, make sure to go out and retweet, show the stream some love. Today we got a bit about the Bethesda launcher moving over in April, so in a couple months, to Steam. So they're going to get rid of the Bethesda launcher, which I don't blame them because it was like redundant. Why have two of those things at the same time? It's going to be awesome when we move over to Steam. This way I can have all my stuff in one place again. That's going to be awesome. So I posted that on the thing. That's from their official website here. Also posted again in the chat. Let me grab it. Right there. And put that right in there. There we go. All right. Awesome. So yeah, if you want to check it out, feel free to follow that article. Check it out on their site, Bethesda.net. Let's see what else we got. We got Flux in the chat. Hey Flux, what up? I am Death coming in with the love. Rotisserie G, happy International Dog Biscuit Appreciation Day, and also Inconvenience Your Day, ironically. Yeah, every day is an inconvenience if you have pets or human animals, aka children. Thank you, TARDIS, for being here. Appreciate the love as well. Appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. I'm a little worried about the mood team. Oh, you know something's going to get messed up. You know something. Things are always going off the rail, especially in this stream. That's for sure. But we're going to get into it, everybody. Now, boom. Let's go ahead and we're going to get into it here. You can see right here it says the Bethesda launcher is going to migrate. We're going to get into some battles. There goes my thing again. Why me, everybody? I always got to fix all this stuff. It gets broken. It gets broken. And then I have to go fix it again. Let's go do it again. Let's click the button. Let's do the thing. Aha! See, look at that. I'm just like a technical fixing savant over here. I don't know. I'm just constantly fixing technical problems. But there we go. So we're going to do get in some 76. And then we're going to go ahead and also start up some battles. So those who want to get some battles on. I was going to do some battles last night. Going to do a whole lot of things yesterday. But no. The Almighty said, hey, guess what? Boom. No streaming for you, bro. Knocked my power out, and then I just kind of sat around, did nothing. It was awesome. I got on the iPad and was writing out some some scripts of videos that I wanted to do, and then I watched some Big Bang Theory, which is a really great show, everybody. A really fantastically written show as well. But such is the way it goes. Yes, so let's get into it. I feel like I'm totally off today. Let's get into it. Let's jump over to some Bethesda launcher info, and then we'll jump into some Stream Raiders. Let's go. All right, now here's the message when you launch the Bethesda launcher now. It says sunsetting the Bethesda.net launcher and migrating to Steam. Make sure to read this up because you don't want to be caught unaware of what up with the Bethesda launcher. Now, I actually like the idea of it moving the Bethesda launcher. Again, it's like just one more thing that I have to micromanage and update and do all of that crap with. I wish they'd just take all the launchers off and just go to Steam. Steam works well, has all the features you need, and you don't have to, fuddle with it all the time and whatnot. So yeah, I feel like that's a much better idea than having have a really nice manager of your games than to have a real crappy one. That's like an emulation of a good one. So I'm glad they're moving that over. It says right here you can click below to learn more and keep playing on how you can keep playing on Fallout 76 Steam. So yeah, check that out on their main website. I also give you the direct link right there as well. Let's see what we got in the Atomic Shop today. What do we got? A free carry weight booster. All right, we'll take it. Anything cool? Oh, just the camp assortment stuff. The paintings bundle. Blue Ridge Mining Company and all of that. Let's go ahead and hit the plays and let's jump in right there. Now, while we're loading up, let's go ahead and run a battle. To battle! All right, now because I didn't have any power until this morning, I'm going to go ahead and run this battle, which is going to end horribly. I can tell you that already. Sorry that I tied up your characters, everybody, but don't blame me. Blame Electrical Storm. So we're going to run this battle. This is not going to be good. 130 versus 17. Do the best we can do, everybody. Go out in a blaze of glory. That sucks. That sucks. But hey, at least you get some prizes. And we didn't have to start over. So that's good. We didn't have to start over. I got 2 more tokens. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully with less death. Yeah, that wasn't a good starting spot either. Let's start up here. And let's see if we give that a go. Go ahead and jump in, everybody. Follow the link in the chat. Put your units down. And we are going to try to crush it here in Stream Raiders. And this little side game we play, everybody, if you're new to the stream, we play a bit of Stream Raiders on the side while we're playing our primary game. In this case, it's going to be Fallout 76. Let's go ahead and check in on our quests. I just turned one in earlier, which was one of these. And you want to keep these going as well so you can get it on. You do battle plans. Oh, boy. Let's see if we've got any scrolls that we can buy. Nope. Refresh. Nope. One more time. And, oh, there's one. All right, we got one. There we go. Hey, what's up, Gilders? Thanks for hanging out in the stream. So there we go. Got that going on. Right up there. They took out the Battle Royale? Oh, they took out the Battle Royale a long time ago, Crypt. Man, that was like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months ago. Yeah, Cryptix, I would, or Crypt, I'm not sure if you use the X's or not. Maybe it's just a marker at the front and the beginning, or the beginning and the end. Yeah, they took it out a long time ago. Hey, Wombat, yeah, you're not tardy. I'm running behind myself because of my power got lost last night, and then I spent today fixing my stream. I feel like I'm totally off today, though. It's thrown me off. And then I couldn't sleep, which is always my problem. Always my problem. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, battle plan. That's what I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Let's do a really complex and deep, detailed battle plan like I always do. All right, we're going to put the melee here, and then everybody else goes right there. All right, there we go. Really deep, detailed battle plan there, everybody. All right, back to it. All right, yeah. Well, the Battle Royale thing, some people like that. I only played it once, right at the very end, so that I could get some rewards from it. I played one round of it, and that was it. Other than that, I was very not interested in it. I feel like Fallout was not the best, probably genre to do Battle Royale. Well, that's just me and my crazy ideas. Some people loved it, and hey, you like it, more power to you, but I think they actually made a huge mistake trying to make Fallout 76 Battle Royale or PvP because it's stupid. I'm sorry, that's just the honest truth. And Bethesda and Bethesda Gear are one of my sponsors, everybody, just so you know. But I just tell it like it is. It was stupid. What you want to do in most PvP and PvE games is you want to have those things split or find a good balance like New World does. See, New World doesn't force you into PvP. No one likes to be forced into PvP. And Marquez, you could have just ignored PvP. No, there's people who come up and just annoy the hell out of you. And then, of course, it always brings the worst out in people. And it brings the worst people out as well. The people who just want to come in and gank you and do stupid crap like that. Just to complete and utter jerks in the world. Who have some sort of low self-esteem problem, who got to go around and, hey, look how amazing I am. Let me see. Look, I killed this low-level character. Yeah, that's really impressive, bro. I'm really impressed by your useless skill you got there called being a jerk. Yeah, I mean, hey, if it's, you know, in an actual PvP setting, like the Nuclear Winter, hey, then I can understand it. Yeah, you're just having fun, running around. You've chosen to do PvP. Awesome. Go for it. But if it's in the open world, then it's just stupid. It's just, hey, I'm talking here, Super Mutie. Get out my face. Come on, gun. Actually shoot. There we go. Die. I don't know why my turrets didn't go off and wipe that guy out. That's weird. Get that loot. Why did... Oh, because I disconnected the power. That's why. That's right, when we lost power yesterday. Or, I mean, when I was removing the power thing yesterday. Now, look, it's gone now, everybody. It magically disappeared. But yeah, I got to put my turret power back in again. We'll get into that. Now, I have the sound muted right now because this game is obnoxious when it comes to the sound. So I usually have it off because it irritates me where you have all this overlapping audio. And I already have hearing problems. So when you have all that overlapping audio, it's really muddy to me. And I don't like that. So I just avoid having the sound on when I'm doing my kind of little run here. Let's see. We've got to repair some items. That's what I was trying to work on. Let's try to repair some weapons here. Yeah, there we go. Repair this super sledge. Boom, there we go. 4 of 25. There, I think I forgot to repair stuff yesterday. Modify, repair some armor, if we've got any of that, which I already looked at. Okay, so none of that. And did I look at my actual weapons? Is probably a good idea. Yes, they're all good to go. And then now I can scrap it. Hold on. Now I can go in and scrap this super sledge. Toaster. Scrap that toaster, bro. Scrap the toaster. And then I got to put all my stuff back in here. Now I have some daily stuff I do every time I log in. I sell all my excess stuff and all of that. And really my favorite part of the game is running around with other peeps and getting into trouble. It's like Fallout 4 with friends. If you're not familiar with Fallout 76, I enjoy it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing it. I'm of the mind, if you don't like it, don't play it. It's as simple as that. You don't have to go onto the message boards and say, "Yeah, this game sucks," and Dude, go play another game. What are you, 12? Go play something else then if you don't like it. If you got some need to have everybody know, hey, you don't like this game, guess what? Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you're going to go and complain and whine and say this game sucks and such and such and such. Now, if you got some ideas on improving the game, well, then that's different. You go into the forums, you say, hey, This is the problem I see, and then here is the solution. But if you don't got the solution, then nobody wants to hear it. I'm of the age, everybody, that I hate that high school crap. That's the residual problems from high school where you got to bitch about everything. That happens sometimes in life. That people just feel the need. They got to tell everybody how much everything else sucks. And nobody cares. Nobody complaining is of the easiest and lowest value to people, I find. But, you know, sometimes you got to get it out just to make yourself feel better. That's okay then sometimes. As long as you don't take it too far and people have to listen to it endlessly on forever, just being constantly negative. Yeah, that just makes it annoying. But you got a genuine beef, then feel free to go ahead and pop on there and let them know. But also make sure to let them know the solution to the problem. Otherwise, it ain't ever going to get fixed because you don't even know the solution. That's really the funny part. Like, hey, fix the thing. Oh, really? What should we do instead? I don't know. Well, then don't bother. Unless you actually have a solution, I would suggest to just move on to something else. Because I don't, again, I don't contrive to that, you know, people constantly being negative all the time. I just try to enjoy what I enjoy, whether other people are like it or not. I'm not beholden to no one. If you're like, hey, Kismet, you can't like that game because I don't like that game. You know what? I'm going to like whatever the hell I want to like, and that's just going to be how it is, right? Oh, my water purifiers aren't running either. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so that's the great thing about life. You can like whatever you want. You don't answer to nobody. And you can also dislike whatever you want, and you still don't answer to nobody. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I forgot to connect that in. Now my purified water wasn't running all that time. Yeah, bummer. Bummer, but, well, we'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Fallout World Tree, like the BR. It was called, oh, I forgot, Nuclear Winter. And it was just like a, you know, a Fallout version ripoff of, oh God, I forgot that game now. Of like H1Z1, of like DayZ, of Battlegrounds, of Apex, of, you know, 50 other ones that are just like that, which are way better and more interesting than the one that they had. And I played it, and it's just like every one of those battle things. The people who play it all the time are the people who just one-shot snipe you out of nowhere. Because they've learned where all the spawns are. They've learned how to snipe people and where to catch them, where the, you know, the pigeonhole points are and all of that. And all the people who don't play it all the time, every day, all day, they're just like, well, this sucks. I'm out of here. Because it's like, you know, it's you're all in or you're not in at all, right? That's pretty much the way those kind of battle royale things go. And sometimes I'm in the mood for it, sometimes I'm not. I typically like PvP overall, as long as it's not open world. Every type of open world PvP that I've seen always descends into Zerg mentality, where it's just like you get 50 people, you run around, you kill the one person who's running around, which sucks. It's better if you have like an even battle-to-battle kind of thing. That's always more fun, where it's even on both sides and your skill is what carries you through. But that's rarely the case. Because it's fairly rarely that it's even on both sides. Either it's one way or another. Very, very uneven. So there we go. What are they replacing the BR with? With nothing. Really. Yeah, Fallout Worlds is not a BR, and they didn't actually replace the BR with Fallout Worlds. Fallout Worlds is like they create a scenario in the Fallout Worlds, and then you go in there and you follow the scenario, whether it's like a build-a-thon or whatever else. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to it. I tried it out, but I was like, I'm not really into it. Is New World's community friendly? For the most part, Glodorus. Yeah, it's really awesome. I know my crew is awesome. And hello, by the way. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just not even worry about the BR. I seriously doubt they're going to bring that back in again. Hopefully, actually, they take out the lasting elements of PvP out of the adventure mode as well eventually. I don't know. We'll see what happens when they fully integrate with Xbox over there and they really get, hopefully, some momentum going. Then they'll come out with Starfield, hopefully, and then Elder Scrolls, and then we'll get a Fallout 5. We'll see. I have a feeling, and I don't have any inside information, everybody, that they're already, talking with, Microsoft and Xbox about future Fallout franchises. I'm sure. And they have Obsidian over there, which, of course, made Fallout New Vegas and, of course, Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds, really phenomenal game as well, everybody. I highly recommend that one if you're a big fan of the peeps who brought you Fallout New Vegas. That was a really, really fun game. And you can see your loot when it falls in the bushes in there because they have a little function where you can actually see your loot. It highlights. So, if you killed a bunch of peeps and then you forget where you lost your mobs. Though Fallout 76 did add AoE looting, which is really great. AoE looting is awesome. So you just go and you grab one mob and it grabs all the mobs around in that particular. Daphne is so funny. It's so funny, Daphne. All right, what am I doing? I got to stay focused. Let's see. We did our stuff. We have no stuff to trade out. Well, you know what? We're just going to go with that. Let's go shotgun set. Let's see how we're doing on the weight. 114. Looking good. Am I in? I'm not even in with my crew. I don't even have myself updated. Look at me. I'm all over the place today, everybody. That really threw me off. Threw me off last night when the power went out, and then I was like, "Oh man, I was on a roll too." I was in the cartography zone or kistography zone. There, I was ready to do some have some fun. But all right. And then of course it rewarded me by no power and then my inability to sleep. That was pretty awesome. But we're going to get up here. We're going to play some 76. So we're going to try to get our dailies and stuff done as well. And let's see what we got today. Legendary script. Build floor wall in the workshop. Daily up. Event. Cook a meal with fungi. Okay. Join a group with another player and level up. Okay. We can do those. And we have some also long-term ones here that we got to do. Legendaries and kill huge creatures and things of that nature. Let's see. Let's start with easy stuff. Build a floor or wall. Let's go ahead and do that. I like to go back here in the corner to do that. I think the walls are way up here in the front. There they are. And I just use whatever default one comes up because that's just the easiest thing to do. And then again, really important to actually scrap these and not store them over here. And then we'll do 2 more of those, and that one is easy peasy, done. All right, what else we got? Cook a meal with plants or fungi. That's a pretty easy one. We'll go over here and make some carrot soup. Make a bunch of that. And, oh, now we gotta go back to crafting. Crafting set. Again, I'm gonna have the sound off because it's obnoxious. You're gonna have all sorts of overlapping audio. Carrot soup. Really? Only 2? You are funny. You are so funny. It's your lack of water. All right. Let's go ahead and not drink. Collect a bunch of this. All right. See, the cool thing about water in this game is you can collect a whole bunch of it for next to nothing. Then you go in here and you boil the water in your little cooking area. You go in here, boil water. Boom. I just collected like 25 dirty water there. Hit Q, and then it only shows you the things that you can make. And there you go. Now you can make the rest. Oh, wait a minute. We should make them one at a time. There we go, because this game is dumb. There we go. It doesn't recognize it when you make like 8 of them at one time, so you have to make them one at a time. I know, I get it. I don't make the games, everybody. I just play them. You'd think someone would have thought that out, but oh well. I get it. I'm not here to fix their game, and that's their job. They get a job. They got a job, and they get paid for it, so that's all on them. Okay, so we got that one done, and let's see. Join a group, repair some armor, complete a daily op, collect a legendary script. All right, we can do all of that. How we doing on our stuff? I didn't see any radiation rumble or anything like that. Eesh. Yeah, I kind of feel like we got no events going on. They've already shot off a couple nukes. My instincts are saying jump. You know what? Let's do the daily op first, and then we'll go from there. All right, you're welcome to come join me, everybody. I am on the PC. My name is Kismet. You can go ahead and add my name, Kismet. We log in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of every week, and we jump in. We do our dailies, and we do all that. Look at that. Me and Tartarus got that one done. Convert to public team. We're going to go daily ops. It doesn't really matter if we actually get the daily op done in time. It's probably going to be decryption because decryption sucks. What do we got? Poison hazard dropping upon death. Awesome. I just can't wait to burn 100 stem packs doing that. Yay me. I know. Is that enough sarcasm for you? What's up? What's up, War Boy? Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Have you been playing? How long have you been playing Fallout 76? Since the actual Xbox beta. So forever. Since the very beginning. I've never stopped. I've never stopped playing. I've played it on and off. It helps a lot with radiation after all them kills. Yeah, you know it. You know it. The Radiation Rumble's my favorite. Whenever I see Radiation Rumble, I stop what I'm doing. And I immediately go to that. I'm kind of feeling like the vibe on this server, though. I'm getting that feeling like the vibe on this server sucks. The way you can tell is how many groups are going on. Right? Like, you got some pretty good groups here. I don't see too many peeps doing anything, though. They're just kind of wandering around the White Spring, it looks like. They nuked over here at Minoga. And I don't know where... no, just a Savage Device. So they nuked Minoga. It's probably to kill the Colossus. I'm not really feeling the vibe of anything else. As well. So yeah, let's keep on rocking. Let's see if anybody else is on as well. Huh. Yeah. All those peeps online. Kind of making me want to remove all the peeps on my friends list and then add them back when they come back on. Let's go ahead and get to it. So again, back to the thing, and then get in the armor. Boom. And then into the armor. Okay. And then we'll turn our sound back on. All right. Yeah, I actually have a Fallout 76 Xbox. That's how old school I am. Sadly, it's not painted or anything cool like that, but it came with Fallout 76. So I bought the Xbox and Fallout 76 at the same time. I am not playing on Xbox right now. Actually, I'm on PC. I also own it on the PS4. I know, I'm that hardcore. I own it on all the platforms. You can currently own it on. Great. Time to reload. Yeah, fantastic. Get owned, bro. All right, we got that creature out of the way. What do we want to do? I say we just dive right in. Let's go two-person this. This is going to be painful. This is going to be real painful. It's going to be me and TARDIS doing this. Very, very painful. Me and him and Watoga here. That's okay. TARDIS always got my back, and that's what I appreciate. Let's see. Do I have this actually in Daily Ops? I think I do, but you know what? Let's just double check it. All right, TARDIS. I didn't bring my darn lunch. I always think about it right here. Just when I think about my lunch boxes. All right. Well, I'm ready. Screw it. YOLO. Oh, he's got his. He's got his things. Hey, Gorks, what up? What up? What up? Oh, talking about all the looting. Yeah, definitely. I think they added it just for Radiation Rumble because we sent it in so much. I sent it in too. Absolutely. By the way, I'm wearing the Azoth tree from New World, by the way. If you're wondering what my shirt is all about. I forgot to mention it earlier. All right, he's ready. I'm ready. All right, TARDIS. Let's go have some pain and suffering.
Come in, team. Someone's been intercepting our communications. I'm a private guy, so I'm none too pleased.
I'm
Whoever
sure.
this punk is, let's shut him down.
All right, let's do this. What I do is I run all the way across the thing, and then you have to look on your radar.
Quiet if we can. Better to focus
Moleman, awesome.
The shadows and to kick up a whole nest of them.
Now the problem with this one is all the mobs hit like incredibly hard. Then they have this like poison on them. That was behind me. Then they have this poison on them that is really, really dangerous. And so we're just going to keep it on. Try to kill these mobs as much as possible. The hardest thing is finding the mobs. It's real stupid. I really like the other one, the uplink, where they come to you. Instead of us just wandering around looking at our radar the whole time. Instead of actually working together as a team, which the uplink one allows you to work together as a team, and this one promotes you not working together as a team, literally running away in different directions. And so that's what we're doing.
We need to eliminate a code carrier to get what we need for shutting down an interceptor.
Well, at least somebody's
One should be in your area. Try to figure out who it is. Get them good and dead.
Oh, that's my specialty. Are they on the upside or the downside?
Perfect. That one had a code. Use it to shut down an interceptor. Keep an eye out for reinforcements in the area.
Where'd this code thing go? I was in here. Apparently not. I did a whole lot of fail on this today, everybody. I hate this one. The fact that I'm forced to do it every day annoys me. But I do what I gotta do to help out the crew. God, I hate this one. I can't even find the mobs to shoot. It's irritating. Where are the mobs? Aha! We got that one. Hanging out in the theater, apparently. Busted. Rad Rumble? No. Oh my god! Radiation Rumble. Gonna jump. We'll come back to that. Just forget it. We'll do it later. I'm out! Boom! Hey, Big JP, how you been? Thanks for coming and hanging out. We're jumping out. Too bad we didn't have in-game chat. Wouldn't that be awesome? Because I could tell that dude, hey, dude, we're jumping out of it because Rad Rumble's up. Let's go.
One person's junk is another's gold bullion.
All right, let's do this.
A rad X a day keeps the ghouls away. I wish.
Gonna transfer to Miramont today? Well, awesome, Gorks. Yes, it'd be finally good to have you guys, you in the guild, man. If you want to come and join us, make sure you put your name down again once you transfer in Answer the Call on the Discord. Yeah, it sucks that it took so long for them to get the transfers back up and working and merging and all of that. Nice alert there. Yeah, that alert works great. I don't think busted was the right one, but I'll give you 1,000 kiss caps anyway, Flux. Yeah, people who are subs can do certain commands in my channel, and I appreciate that.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Let's reload the shotty. I'm gonna stand over here today.
What's that noise? It's go time! What was that?
What I do is I sit over here and I shoot the mobs. That's my job. I hope these morons die. Slowing down my spawn. Now, why do I like Radiation Rumble? This is why. See that? XP gain. You get tons of XP, Gabe. Yeah, he's dead. And then also, so you tag all the mobs here. You just got to keep one person up. That's all that matters. Person in here getting hit. Sometimes I'll just go around and kind of, you know, check the area. Try to drag the mobs out on me. My job is to tag as many mobs as I can. On the other side, we've got TARDIS over there. And whoever else is with us. AG Moley is with us as well. And so, whatever they hit, we all get together. So I'm just going to keep tagging these random mobs as they come around. Now, my goal is not to kill them. My goal is just to tag them. See, look at that. There's another one. There's number 2. I think the most I've gotten in here is like 10. And there's always one person who runs out there. Now, it's okay if you run out there to go get the ore, which is part of the quest. That's just fine. But when you stand out there, you actually slow the spawn down. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, very excitingly awesome. It just slows down the spawn overall. Because most people, I find in this game, have... you can always see the people who have the meta set, the people who have low radiation. They're doing what's known as the bloodied set. The bloodied set is the set that gives you incredibly high DPS. So basically you just one-shot everything. I would find it to be an incredibly boring setup, but such is the way it goes. You know, to each their own. I like to be the person who's rezzing people. Picking up. Turn my my thing on. Share my medic card. Yeah, I prefer to be the person who's alive, and then when they get one shot, I go and I res them. That's XP is quick. And how many was that? 4, 5, 50? I can't remember. Again, there's always that guy. I don't even worry about the stupid reward levels, everybody. It's dumb. Because you get way more rewards if you just let the mobs run in. Because there's so many of them, you're going to get so much XP. It'll be worth more than anything you're possibly going to get from running around getting that ore. The more you stand out there, the slower it makes the spawn and screws up the spawn. So I never stand out there. I always stand back here. So that I can kill as many mobs as possible, as quick as possible. But not insta-kill, right? Just tag, and then let everybody else get a hit in, so everybody in other groups is getting some love as well. And then that's it. So if you're ever doing this, everybody, make sure to stand back here in the center. Same thing on the other side. If you're standing out in the front, what you're doing is you're causing the spawn to slow down. And then you're just not getting as much XP. You're not getting as many mobs as you might hope. Okay. Missed that guy big time. And you just sit here for like 10 minutes shooting mobs, which is awesome. I just love how there's just like an insane swarm of mobs. Whoa, like that comes in here over and over again. And you got this guy. It's a bummer every single time. Every single time they run out there, it's just less mobs I get to kill. But that's okay. You can have plenty of mobs, hopefully. No one stands out there too long. Again, I'm just trying to tag them. I'm not really trying to kill them. So you'll see them. They'll eliminate them really quickly. The great thing about my shotgun, too, is that it cripples and slows the mob. Oh, and there's that level up. Just from one event, everybody. I think I went a full level there, too. This is an explosive shotgun, so I took that mob with him. Even the NPC is being a bonehead. Oh, here we go. I'm just trying to drag him over here. Piles and piles and piles of mobs. What I like to see. I don't bother repairing the turrets anymore, by the way.
Keep the ore coming.
And then you got these people who go out there and you just block the spawn. Make it where no one else is going to get any of the hits on the mobs because they're going to one-shot them out there. Just stand right there. Loot later, bro. Loot after the event. You only got 1 minute left. Get out of there. Moron. See, this is my life, everybody. I just try to kill some mobs. Can't do it because people keep standing in the spawn zone. Loot after the event. There's no rush. You can AoE loot it all. Count your chips after the dealing is done. Always a few left at the end. Now's when you run out there. When there's right at the very end, then you just kind of get any that's that way. You hit any that's down there. Then you reload. And you run to the other side.
See, the trick to scavenging.
Like that. Now watch this, everybody. This is awesome. So you get to the center, somewhere like right here. Notice how I got all of these even though I didn't kill anything on this side? That's because TARDIS is on this side. And boom, I just looted that whole entire thing. Just with one loot. Then I go back over to this side. You're going to see some of these are missing now. Then you go right here to the center of this, and then you grab one of these, loot all, yes. Boom. Because you used to get carpal loot tunnel, everybody. Or carpal E tunnel, as I like to call it, because you're pressing E so much to loot. Now, it used to actually crash when you hit R, and then R again, at least for me anyway. But now it don't. You can see that I just looted every single one of the mobs in the area. Now, I highly recommend running around and looking for any additional mobs that were not caught in that AoE loot. Sometimes also I've found that it does max out. When it comes to the amount of nodes you can get, I've had it actually not loot everything. So I go around, just give a little once-over. And I know that even if I scrap it in there, that I'm going to still have too much stuff. So I just run out the end here, and I'll put my camp down, because that's the easiest way to do it. Out here we go. There we go. Oh, slinging peeps. Oh, God, slinging peeps around. There we go. What up, Paul? Thanks for hanging out. The Tesla rifle is a beast in this event. Yeah, most people use the Tesla rifle for that AoE as well to get it going all as well.
Yeah.
All right. Look like Gatekeeper's going off to do the same thing I'm about to do. Hopefully I get there
Hazmat
first.
suits don't grow on trees. It took forever to collect all these.
Yeah, somebody already put their crappy camp down. I'll put a better camp down off over here. I know crappy camp. Want the good stuff. Get the good stuff over here. All right, let's go. Any of this stuff need to be repaired? It does. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We got the Tinker's workbench, which actually we need that one workbench, now that I think about it, so maybe not so crappy. Let's go. Let's see, I think this one's a Tinker as well. Is it not a weapons workbench? Yeah, see, I should have repaired these first. That's okay. I got an idea. Let's put all this stuff away. Boom. And wow, that was an easy idea. Put all that stuff away, and instantly we can teleport the heck out of here. Let's go. Boom. And back over here. All right. So yeah, we kind of failed that daily, but we had to jump out of there. Radiation rumble is pretty rare that it will pop up, so you definitely want to hit that when you can. Let's do a battle. Speaking of another battle, let's do it. To battle! All right, here we go, everybody. Now we're going to get our battle going on. Sometimes we are obviously busy doing other stuff, like Radiation Rumble there. Let's get back in here and run back over here while I go ahead and do some of this trading out. Oh, I forgot to do my whole gold bullion and all that stuff, too. I got to do some repairing, though. Let's get into that first. And modify repair. Alright, I'm going to do a bunch of that modify repair action while you guys are watching that battle. Man, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, we lost again. Oh, man, we're just getting creamed on this one. Let's keep playing. Hey, at least we got some more stuff. We still get loot, by the way, and we still progress in our stuff here. This one is just completely owning us big time. I don't know what to do to get us out of it. We're just going to need to keep at it, everybody. That's it. Never give up, never surrender. Let's keep at it. Keep putting them units down. I want to make my detailed battle plans again. Right over here, armored units in the front, and then supports right here in the back. There we go, super detailed as well. All right, we'll come back to that. We just not having enough units, I think. Yeah, that's what we need. We need more than at least 35 units. Give it a try. Now, remember to put down as many units as you can. Put down one every 5 minutes. Remember, it's free to play. You can follow the link in the chat. And come and join us. Let's go. I have that problem all the time, Big JP, where I have to AFK right when the second I'm in the middle of saying hello. Yes, I am doing good. I said, how are you doing? That's all I said. And it's good to see you. Both those things. All right, let's keep on repairing all of this stuff. We got to repair a ton of stuff, and that was a good one to get a ton of stuff from. And hopefully most of it is broken. You're like, Kismet, why do you want it to be broken? Well, the more it's broken, the more I can repair. The more of them that are damaged, the more of them I can repair. And then once I repair them, I will then trade them in. Let's see if we've got any that need to be repaired in here. So inspect, repair. Nothing here needs to be repaired. And I'm going to check it all anyway. All you do is just hit T and see if the workbench repair comes up. If it doesn't, then the answer is no. I just got all this stuff from that round anyway, so probably not. And yeah, we got to turn all this in over here. Right, like this. Weapons. Turn that all into the legendary guy, or legendary exchange. And then we got to go to the legendary guy. But I feel like, again, we'll go ahead up, and there's our legendary script for the day. Very nice. Got that one done. And now, what do we got left? Complete daily op, repair armor, that's the long term. So yeah, just do a daily op and we're done. All right, back to daily op time again. Change team goal. Change public goal. There we go. Daily op, take 2. Great, now I gotta get a burn so a bunch more step packs. Ain't I lucky? All right, let's go. Shotgun updated. Let's go ahead and put our armor in. Right over here. Let's scrap out all this excess weapons that we don't need for today. Now, we're going to play a lot longer tomorrow, but just try to get my daily stuff done today. And when you get Radiation Rumble, that just takes care of it easy peasy very, very quickly. So you don't have to sit there and grind these events. I'm doing kind of well. Sad I didn't end up playing New World like I wanted, but I'm really enjoying Lost Ark. Well, there you go, Big JP. Well, if you're enjoying it, more power to you. I keep getting the question, Kismet, are you going to play some Lost Ark? And I even got a sponsored thing for Lost Ark. But it's too pay to progress or pay to win for me. Now everybody has their different line of where their pay to win threshold is. And that game for me is like, 4 miles over the line. It's not even, they're not even trying to be subtle about it, everybody. They're not even trying to be tricky about it. They're just like, hey, guess what, everybody? If you want to be number one in our game, pay a lot of money. That's exactly the way that game is. So that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. But hey, if you like it, more power to you. Oh, Big JP coming in with a massive, holy mackerel, 25 gifted subs. Wow. Congrats, everybody. To all of you. Holy mackerel. I think that was just about everybody in the chat. Let's see. Mendoza, Akia. We've got the Troy. Who else now? Let's see. Let me go back up here. Mendoza, Southern Cali. Oh, I'm from Southern Cali. Menturos, Life. We got Akia. We got Lady Zed, Magic, Dacturus, Surin Horg. We got Shotgun Season, Miss Xavier. Quote me if you must. Great name, by the way. Crazy 8, Half Fan, Dax. Hey, I see a lot of names that like to hang out in the stream all the time. Look at this. This is what happens. You get hooked up. Super Steve, Evolution, Yogi Bear, Richard Rick, Ripley, Z Refunds, Troy, and Callie Kevin. Congrats. Oh, and True Moral as well. Congrats to all 25 of you with the massive 25 drop of gifted subs. Yeah, we knocked that sub goal out of the park. Thanks so much, Big JP. Appreciate that. That is massive. It missed you. Well, you're already subbed. You already got a sub thing next to you. So congrats, everybody. Make sure to say thanks to Big JP for hooking you guys up with the epic Kismet emotes. Feel free to check them out. Try them out in the stream. You're also getting the holiday emotes right now for Valentine's Day. We're kind of carrying it over all month. As well as you get those Kismet animated emotes. You got 3 times the KizCab just by lurking in the channel. So lurk in the channel as much as you possibly can all month long. It's going to give you enough loot, hopefully, to win those giveaways, which, of course, you also, on top of that, have 3 times the chance of winning the giveaways. So, yeah, big love for all of you in the chat. Thank you by Big JP. So, thanks again, Big JP. Appreciate you coming in, showing the love. We're just going to let that run, everybody. It's going to run. And Dax, look, Dax, you got to love, too. I think I said your name, Dax. I can't remember. I think I did. There we go. And while we're waiting here, I'm going to go ahead and get my fireworks ready. We did it. Oh, there it is. Hit that sub goal. One day I'm going to have that automatic. It does it automatically. We'll get around to it. All right, me and Tardis at it again in the daily ops. We're just waiting for our love trade to finish up here. Actually, we can do it while we're in the love trade. I'm just going to go. You ready, Tardis? You want to do this again? Here we go. I'm ready. Tardis ready too. All right, here we go, everybody. We're going to try this daily op again. I don't have a little baby alerts, everybody. I have full screen alerts because I like to show you guys off. And I appreciate all the peeps who come in and help out keeping the Kismet love trade going. Oh, mole rat. Oh, I got to turn the sound back on.
But don't forget, stealth is key in this location. Taking on the entire group at once is likely to get you off kill right quick.
That's a lot of subs, bro. that's a tremendous amount of subs, Big JP. Holy mackerel. Still going. Hey, I'm going to let it run. Hey, the least I can do is say thanks in that way. Show off everybody here in the stream. Never get tired of that animation. I love that trade. It was so much work, everybody, that animation right there. So when I look at stuff, I think about how many hours I spent working on it, which is a crazy ton. Get back here, you little mole rat.
Picking up a code carrier in your area. They'll have what we need to shut down an interceptor. Try to find who's got it. Code acquired. Sneak your way over to one of those interceptors and disable it.
That was a long delay there. That was a really long delay.
Interceptor shut down. Hope that pisses our uninvited listener off a bit. Take out some more hostiles. I'll try to track down the next code.
Me and Tard is kicking butt. This is so much harder with just 2 people. I'd say this one needs at least 3 people. Because finding the mobs is incredibly difficult. I usually find they usually hang out one spot though. And this is a good spot over here. You can find a good amount of them. Ah! Millennia shot off a nuke. Alright, well, we're not going to worry about that. All I got to do is do my daily. I don't necessarily have to do a nuke. But, you know, we can work it in. We'll work it in.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Alright, we're 6 of 10.
Please exit the area at your
Alright.
convenience.
Got a couple mobs there.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Burning my super stim packs like crazy. There's somebody somewhere. There he is. Every mob you hit, there's always someone shooting you in the back. Best just to run around and wait for your little radar to light up. I just run from one side to another. Like I'll run back here to see if there's anybody back here in the back. I'll run through the center. Well, there's somebody this way. Not in there.
There should be another code carrier strutting around.
There you go. Tardis got
Find
someone.
'em. Take them out.
This way. In here. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty good at finding these code carriers.
Shut down another interceptor with that code. They'll probably keep ramping up their presence near the interceptor, so tread carefully.
Try to get this one way over here. Slow walking. Can't remember the last time I actually did all of these before.
Well done. One more to go. Weapons hot. Eliminate another round of them, I'll try to pin down that last code.
Surprise, sucker! Alright, there's one behind this wall or up above. See, sometimes you don't know if they're down below, they're up above, where the heck they're at. You gotta use that three-dimensional thinking. This one is up above. Again, I would suggest keep running back here in this little corner. Over here, usually this is where they kind of spawn. Alright, 2 more to go. Another one hiding back here somewhere. Oh, and then right there. I heard him just as I was running by.
The code signal's coming from an extremely dangerous enemy in your area.
Alright, this ought to be tough.
And make every shot count, team.
Let's get him, Tardis. Come on, we got this, bro. Oh, no, he's this way. He's back over here. Is he up on the high level or the low level? Back here in the corner. Look at that. Oh, I hate that real long. It's like really, it's kind of like extra long pause. Oh, the running juggernaut. Awesome. Ah, you ran into a corner, sucker. stop to. Gotta stop to use a super step pack.
Tango down. Good work. Use that code to shut off the last interceptor and let's be done with this.
Okay, I thought it was right here. Where is it? Right there. Oh, you little... Can't shut it off. There we go. Look at that. Just the two of us got it done in 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Wow, big love, TARDIS. Way to go, bro. That's pretty epic. 2 people did the hardest one in here. Alright, let's loot all of this area. Right there. Big love, bro. That's not easy, everybody. That ain't easy. TARDIS was kicking butt. I was being marginally helpful. There we go. What do you use to protect yourself from toxic enemies? Stem packs. That's what I use. I got a whole list of super stem packs that I use. Right here. I got my super stem packs favorited. I just press the button for super. I burned so many super stem packs, and when I'm not using those, I burn a ton of stem packs in this particular one. It's obnoxious because no matter what you get as a reward, it is not worth as many stem packs as you burn. The plan, the unstoppable monster. Oh, really? Oh, really? Probably the most useful thing for me in there is the fusion cores. Other than that, totally a waste of my time. Big time. And thanks again, everybody, for coming in, showing so much love. Appreciate you, Big JP. One of my original supporters here on the stream, still showing the love. Appreciate it. Big time. So, yeah. Now, how do you protect yourself? You shoot them and you use a stem pack. That's what I do. I'm sure there is some sort of counter to whatever they're doing in the game, but I'm just like, meh. Meh. All right, that's it. We got that done, everybody. Let's trade out some more legendaries here. I'm sure we got some sort of legendaries from that. Yes, we did. And no armor from it. Let's get back out the power armor. And then we want to do our dailies before we forget. Now, there's some daily stuff that I do every single time. All right, all done, TARDIS. Oh, I got it muted. There we go. All done, TARDIS. Appreciate you, man. That was awesome. We got that done. Just the 2 of us. That was amazing. I give more credit to TARDIS than me, everybody. I feel like I was just running around being a goofball. I think that was mostly TARDIS there. Yeah, poison resist on armor and legendary perk cards. There's a person to ask right there. Ask TARDIS. I am a huge slacker when it comes to all of that. Oh, they nuked the Colossus. Oh, should we go? We got to kill a huge creature. So we can go do Scorched Earths, which is going on right now. You know what? Let's just go get a hit in. Hold on. I'm not going to get there in time. I'm not going to get there, I can tell you already, but you know what? YOLO. I'm going to try to see if we can get in the Scorched Beast.
I wonder if I need
Then we don't have to worry about it tomorrow.
cozy.
Then maybe get in the Colossus as well. Let's go see if we get that done. All I got to do is get a few hits in, and then I get credit, but I got to get to her before they kill her. Hopefully she's being really annoying and flying around all over the place. Come on, come on. Now also, if TARDIS teleports in and I'm tagging her, he'll get credit too. Let's see, did I get credit? I don't think I did because it didn't say kill large creature. It didn't come up. Let's see. Oh, I did! I actually did get credit. That's amazing. That is astonishingly amazing, everybody. It's time for the battle after the battle. I hate it when they do the Scorched Beast Queen over here. This place sucks. Now I'm just tagging all the mobs so I get the XP. Completed the event Scorched Earth. There we go. GG. Got that done. All right, now we got to go. Oh, see, we didn't get in there in time. See, we just as we got that done. We need to go to Minoga. Why don't we still sneak in there? Let's see. see. Let's switch back over. Intelligence. Back into power armor. Wonder if there's a way to sneak in there. Ooh, battle entry. Wonder if there's a way still to sneak in there. Let's go see. I'll pop over there and see. Oh, it's inside the blast zone. Yeah, we'll see. See if we can sneak over there and get it going. What up, Scribbling? Thanks for the lurker, love. Appreciate it. I'm going to try to teleport the heck out of here. Whoa, look at him flying. Teleport out of here before another mob hits me. Can't believe I got that in the last second, everybody. I've done that so many times and shot the mob like crazy at the very end and then not get credit. But I actually got credit for that. It's amazing. Amazing. Now, we can always shoot off another nuke tomorrow and all of that, but we got a bunch of big mobs to try to kill. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to manually run into the Minoga Mine. My guy wants to jump today. We're going to bypass these muties over here.
Good fight.
Let them fight it out with each other. But we try to run to the mine. Yeah, fight that Scorch Beast. Ah, bummer. Bummer-rooney. Get melted, bro. I'm not even going to pick up your stuff. I don't want no darn missiles. Hardened mask. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I'm out of here. Jumping the fence of Nuki Nuke and running down the hill. But what I've tried to do is just run away from the aggro. So I can get out of there. But yeah, there's no way in. We lost our chance at the high school dance there to get the Colossus, but such is the way it goes. All right, I think that's good for 76 today. I think we're going to... Hey, Ems, what up? What up, what up? Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Congrats on those awesome subs with the mighty Big JP showing that huge love today. Oh, my gosh, that was a massive amount of love. Massive love here in the channel. So we're going to keep on rocking, everybody. We're going to switch over to Satisfactory, check in on all the stuff we queued up last time. That's going to be fun. All right, Tars, thanks, man, for hanging out. We're going to do longer tomorrow, but going to head out for today and play some Satisfactory. All right, big love. Let's show some love to Tardis in the chat, everybody. Showing the love today, backing me up like he always does. Greatly appreciate peeps who have my back, especially in game. And I think we crushed that. We crushed that daily, man. I thought we were in trouble, but nope. Steps up, makes it happen. Let's go over here and grab a bunch of... Oh, wait. I almost forgot again, man. I got to run around and... grab all this other stuff. I got to grab this other stuff. I got to go do my gold bullion. Because I always forget. So let's go take care of that real quick. And then we'll do our legendary trading. And then we'll be good there. Everybody giving the love. Giving the love there. This is my crew again, everybody. I love to get in these shots like this. All the memories that you have from all the time doing. That's the lighthouse, of course, doing the Mothman quest. But very cool. I love all these quests. I have these on all the different platforms. Those are probably my favorite moments when everybody gets together and you take a little shot with the crew. Very fun, for sure. No lady. She apparently doesn't show up till Thursday, tomorrow. But let's just keep running through, keep grabbing the loots. I'm going to have to check over the weekend and see if there's anything good. I think I'm starting to build up a good amount. I can't look there. Well, I kid, but I can just look when I get up here.
What the heck is it?
So you run way over here, and you, of course, mute all these annoying mobs. Yeah, I'm up to 1,800 right now, and I'm just trading out my gold bullion. Again, some days it's double, so you always want to look right here and see if it's, because it's 10 times, right? So 10 times that gives you that return. So 40 of these treasury notes equals 10 of the gold press machine. But sometimes it's 800, so you go a bit faster. But as you can see, I have 575. So that's, you know, that's another 11, 12 days if I did it every single day. And I sometimes forget. So I try to stay on it because you get more gold bullion too. And then as you're trying to get rid of your gold bullion and buy all the cool stuff that's in the various vendors at different locations, because it goes through the 3 different factions, the Foundation, the Brotherhood, and of course the Raiders. And I still have quests for the Raiders and the Foundations, all of that stuff that I've never done. But I haven't been trading in this gold bullion. Had I known all of this time, I could have just traded in this gold bullion and bought all this cool stuff that I need for my base. I would have done that earlier. But I only recently discovered that, thanks to all of you, of course. Say, Kismet, hey, bro, this is how you do this and the thing and the stuff. I appreciate it. Because I don't know. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. For sure. All right, let's run over here and get this going. I better change this out of daily ops. Did I change this out? I don't know. I can't remember. Put that into intelligence so people don't think we're doing the daily ops. And there we go. And then let's see if we've got enough for the vendor today. 391, somewhat. We can go ahead and get our vault skill. I feel that the steel scrap is going to be our tier 4 stuff, or 4-star legendaries. Let's see, 341. I forget how much it is. It's 50 each. So that would be 6 for 300. Yeah, there we go. All right, then I'm building up tons of legendary modules as well. Let's see if we get a pie. Oh, no pie today. I have actually gotten that pie before. All right, back to the base. And that's it. Minerva left this morning. She'll be back next Thursday. Yeah, that's what I hear. That she runs and then she comes back on Thursday tomorrow. So we'll check in on her tomorrow and maybe even buy some stuff. We'll check the 3 different factions and see which one she shows up. There's a Kismet Killbox 3.0 with the rockets and all that fun stuff. That's the one that's close to that spot we were just at for the Scorched Beast Queen. But everybody always has their camp down there. So it blocks my ability to summon the kill box. But oh well. All right, let's go ahead and put my dude to bed. Right over there. What we'll do is go ahead and check on this battle. We got 4 more minutes. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. We're going to come back, play some Satisfactory. I'll let you guys enjoy some of the highlights of my stream, and I shall be right back. I'm back, everybody. It's time for some more Satisfactory, or in this case, time for some Satisfactory. Let's get into it. First, let's go ahead and do a battle real quick, and we'll dive right in. Let's go. To battle! All right, time for a battle. I think I'm going to give you guys range damage this time. How many peeps we got this time? 37. All right. Man, they keep giving us a ton of peeps on this one. 65. All right, I think we can do this. Come on, let's go. Let's get it going on while I go ahead and jump onto the server. There we go. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. It's a beautiful day out today, everybody. Man, it is gorgeous out there. Makes me want to get out and wander around. So we'll see what happens. We'll probably wait till the family comes home and go on a walk or something. Try to gotta get my steps in. I am getting way too overweight, everybody. I've been hiding inside from COVID for a long time. I need to get out and start working out to get... Oh, no! Oh, we were so close! Oh, man, that's just a few more units right there. We could have had it, but that's it, everybody. We had our chance at the high school dance. I don't think we have any more. Oh, my gosh, we have one more. This is the one we just can't seem to do. I don't have any other options either. Otherwise, I'd choose something else. It's not going to let me choose any other options here. All right, let's just keep torturing ourselves to the same one over and over and over. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, screw it. Let's go to the other side. I don't know what it is. Like, mobs are like, unable to kill these mobs in time. I don't know how many times we've done this one. 15, 20 times? Well, but keep at it. Never give up, never surrender. Get it going on up in here, and we'll come back to it in about 30 minutes. All right, now here we are in Satisfactory, ready to rock. Let's go ahead and utilize that and see which one we're working on here. What milestone? Oh, oil processing. That's right, working on oil processing here. And it looks like we've got a bunch of stuff we can just kind of pump into here. We need to make some motors. We are going to need some of this right over here. Easy peasy. We got tons of that and whatnot. Now, what we're doing in this particular playthrough, everybody, is we are using the raw resources right over here. And you can see that we've got them stacked across here in various different levels. So we have our copper, sulfur, quartz, and then, of course, our iron here. And on the other side, we have our coal and our limestone. Now, all of this stuff is being run up to a higher level instead of being down below. If we walk over here, we can kind of see off the side here. It's a ways down there, everybody. You're like, well, Kismet, why'd you build it up so high? Why don't you build it at the ground level? Well, in this particular playthrough, and every playthrough I do of Satisfactory, I try to do something a little different. In this case, we are starting at the top level where we want to end up, and then we are working our way down. So we're bringing all the raw resources in, and you can see that we're running the sulfur and the quartz in that way. And then we were running in the coal over here for our coal plants. And then over here, we are also running in our stuff right here. I think the coal is right here, actually. This is coal. This is limestone. Oh, it was limestone. Why is the limestone only filling that one box? Oh, wait. No, it's filling all the boxes except for the last box. So that tells me there's something wrong with the last box. Let's get in here and figure out what's up with this last box. See, that one's working. This thing's not working right here. And I don't know, this latest update is probably the weirdest update I've seen. There we go. And so I don't know, sometimes you come back and it's not working because we're on the server too. So this is like a server issue. Now we have a bunch of other machinery that we have laying around, as you can see, just kind of willy-nilly in there. But our long-term goal is to create little mini factories of all of this stuff. We can take a big chunk of that out of there and move it back over here. Is to kind of reduce and remove all of that stuff and then have this whole center part here be our train station. And we'll put all that into there. Actually, probably just grab a stack of that out. There we go. And try to get this going. Now, one of the things we're going to need here is motors. Now, we could have it make the motors for us, or what we can do is get a bunch of stators and then make it ourselves. Now, if you notice right here that I don't have stators as part of that, stators is typically something that I don't make early game, but I do have some in here, so I can go ahead and grab it. Now, we're about mid-game, maybe. Still feel it's pretty early in the game, but we're going to grab these stators, and we're just going to go ahead and make those ourselves. Why? Because it's just faster. It's just faster and easier for us to make our own. Because what we want to do is we want to get to oil power, because oil power is going to help us really scale up our amount of oil that we have. And eventually we're going to go around and we're going to collect all of the nodes, and we're going to run those nodes back to our primary storage areas. And we're going to have storage areas for oil, we're going to have storage areas for water and all of those things. And then we'll run all that stuff below in the run levels to wherever it needs to go. And then, of course, now we have the cool floor items where you can go through the floor items, except for they're very finicky in the way that they work. And hopefully they get updated so they're not so finicky and I don't have to take them completely out. Whenever you take one of the ones out from underneath, you have to basically take the thing out and then take out the top one, re-put in the floor hole, re-put in the top one, then reconnect the bottom one every single time. In fact, we spent so much time doing it with water the other day that it was just driving me crazy. I was like, oh God, I gotta fix it again. But hey, it's I like the idea of it. I like everything about it. Hey, Biggie, thanks for hanging out. I like all of that stuff. The way that they've added all the things. This game is a phenomenal game, everybody. Really, really well done. Huge replayability as well. But right now, we just want to go ahead and make it ourselves. Since we have the stators already, we already have the stuff. We'll go ahead and just make it. Definitely worth your time just to let it run. Now, I'm not even holding the mouse button down, everybody. You can just put your little arrow over there, hit the space bar, boom. It's off and running. It'll automatically do it for you. Now, the best time to do this is right when you're about to go make yourself a sandwich. You go, okay, start that running. Go make yourself a sandwich. Then come back. GG, you're good. For sure, for sure. What are we at? 40 coming up. Got some stuff on my character I need to clear out, I can see. We'll take all that stuff and put it in that other box. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that we could now put into the Awesome Sink that we don't need. And since we have a huge backlog of resources, we can also add an additional bunch of items to convert some of these items as well. But each individual area will have not only its production, but also its storage of that particular item. And then we're going to build little mini factories today to house all of that. Oh, that's good enough. And then we can turn around here, just feed that right in there, and then...
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
I just misses the space elevator. That's cool. Okay, so over here in the space elevator, speaking of, we've been running some stuff in there. Look at that. I did the 2,500. Awesome. Now, because it's a server, everybody, again, we're using the factor of time. So we can just let it run and run and run and run when we're not even online, and it will just continue to make all of those various resources. And one of those ones that we set up last time was our versatile framework. So it could just keep running and running and running those into here. So it made 2,500 of those while we were off doing something else. Now, the other thing that we're going to need to do is our, not our automated wiring, it is the adaptive control unit and our modular engine. Now, if we go back over here and we look at the oil stuff that we've unlocked right here, we can see that we've unlocked plastic, rubber, all of that stuff. Now, to make this other stuff here, you're going to need that plastic, you're going to need that rubber and all of that to continue to progress across here, across any of these further ones. So you absolutely need to do oil right away. So we'll go ahead and go do a search like this for crude oil. Let's hope it's not too far, which it is going to be because I've played this one looking for oil before. Yeah, it's pretty far away, but we're just going to grab the nearest one, hopefully. It's really far. That's taking a while. Still going. There we go. All right. Wow. Okay. 2387 that way. And 2387 that way. So let's go look this way. And see what's out this way. Yeah, it's way across there. But that's okay because this is going toward the water, I believe. Let's go over here and take a look. Now, there is like a huge drop-off area as well in which you can fall and die. But in this direction is a bunch of water, or at least a little bit of water. Whoa, look out. There's a little bit of water down there that we can tap into. And we're tapping into some of the water that's underneath us here. We've also got a bunch more nodes we can tap into there. But there's a little bit of water there. And then way over there, there's some oil in that direction. We'll ping it again. Now, I happen to know the oil in the other direction. The oil in the other direction is in a cave. And it's in a real awkward spot. And we've already done that one last time. Or really time before that one. Or one of those times. So I feel like we might want to do this one. Just because it's something different, right? Just so we could go and run all the way out here. Now, one of the things I want to do also is set up our train network and get that going. Let's go ahead and see if this awesome synced all of this stuff over here. Now, what I also did was I told it to awesome sync a whole bunch of stuff. Let me put some stuff in here so I can run the rest of that as well. So it's going to run that into there. And now we're done with all of this stuff. This stuff was just here temporarily to make us some resources so we can get to the point we're at now, which is basically trains. And that's what we want to set up. We want to set up our train network. We want to set up our different mini factories as well. And so we can go ahead and just take all this out. And as I take this out, so I don't end up with a bunch of extra resources here, I'll just run back. We'll take all of these out now. I'll just run back and put this into this box. Oh, there we go. Speaking of dropping, there we are. We're dropping stuff there. I'll just put this in this box right here to get rid of some of this stuff that we don't necessarily need. There we go. Because we can always make more of that stuff later on. All right, here. What do we got in here? Just a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. All right, nice. So now we've cleared that out. That's awesome. And we're just going to clear out our whole entire copper production here. And then try to get all this stuff put away. Because we're definitely going to need a little temp boxes. I make a lot of these little temp boxes just so I can stack all my stuff in here. And then I can grab all this other random stuff. Just have it run into the awesome sink while I'm busy doing other things. The real cool thing is to maximize your time of what's doing what with what. And then, of course, maximizing your power as well. We'll get into all of this at some point. All right. And again, we'll just hold down, or hit Control, 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 Control. All of that. All right. Get rid of this. Now, this stuff in here is probably a bunch of random items. We probably could also awesome sync now, because we can always make a bunch more of this, actually at a huge degree. So let's take all of these things out as well, these run lines we no longer need. Hold down Control, get all of that. And then we're just going to have some fun making awesome syncs today to get this going. Oh, we don't have our stuff. Just put that in there. Sort that out. Got to get our stuff over here. There we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and make another awesome sink at the end over here and run some power to it. And now our goal is just to kind of get rid of a lot of this stuff today. Up here, awesome sink. All right, here we go. And then we're just going to put a merger right here at the end. Gotta find the output. There we go. And that'll allow us to kind of just merge all this stuff easy peasy. Like that. All right, now we're going to need some power. Let's just grab one from over there. Run that in there. We're just going to do each section at a time, try to get it all working to where it's getting rid of all of these resources. Now, we can just put these resources in our inventory and just delete them that way. But really our goal is to kind of clear all this stuff out of here so we can start building our little mini factories. Now, if it's already clear, it's a good idea to just clear it out and give yourself a little reminder of where you're at with all of this. There's stuff in there. There's stuff here. Let's go ahead and upgrade this so it's transferring at full speed. There we go. Get rid of that wire. This is full. That's full. Now, I could take this out and put it in a bigger container, but my goal is to take the containers out. So putting in a big container is adding more stuff to it, but such is the way it goes. This one's empty. This one still got stuff in it. And again, we'll speed this up. Speed that up to match up to its maximum speed. And there we go. And this one back here done. Looks like it is. All right, awesome. Take all that out. And there we go. GG. Sweet. Okay, now we took out all of our production because that's not even copper anymore. The copper is actually over there. It doesn't even go to that. Now, so that is our copper stuff. And again, we have a bunch of this already. And if we need more, we're going to make a whole bunch of factories to go along with it anyway. But we're going to go ahead and get rid of all of that for now. We're going to get rid of all these run lines because they are going to take up our precious space that we're going to need. Let's go ahead and do a little zooping. I don't like it to only be 1 wide. I like it to be at least 3 wide when you're crossing a bridge. Just in case you're driving your car and you go flinging around. It happens. Okay, let's clean up this giant mess over here. We did what's known as spaghetti, where we start running stuff randomly in random directions, and we end up with all of this stuff all over the place, right? It happens. It happens, especially when you first start playing the game. A lot of people do spaghetti. And I feel like the long-term goal is to master your ability to not have to do that. Now, one of the things that might happen while I'm doing this is that side over there could lose power. But that's okay. We'll fix all of that here in a moment. We're just removing all of this machinery and excess run lines. And all of this, excess run lines, etc., etc. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Ugh, I hate dropping stuff. All right, so that we got to find a nice clean power line for this over here. We're going to go ahead and do it this way. Here and there. There we go. That should keep that going. There we go. Okay. We'll take out this splitter here. Oh, still dropping stuff. Okay. Let's go back over here. And actually drop this in our temp box. Whenever you're removing a lot of stuff, you're going to get a bunch of resources back, including some resources that you don't really want. I find. Really? It's got a bunch of random stuff in here I don't even want. Take this out, take that out. These plates, this stuff here. Yeah, we gotta, hold on, here's a better idea. Let's take all that out of there. And let's go ahead and restock all this stuff over here. Let's, really? Right there. Put all this stuff back in its appropriate spots. We got a ton of this stuff on us. Back in here. Now, this is like my little temp storage, which I usually put by my hub there. Just so I have some for me as I'm doing my stuff. Let's see, plates over here. Oh, here comes back our thing. This over there. Now I'm going to make an auto sorter so I don't have to do this every single time because this sucks. They have the ability for you to go in and just put stuff in a box and then it will automatically put it back away in its various boxes, which is really...
exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
So it'll actually micromanage all of that for you, which is great. All right, let's put all this stuff in there. And then again, we'll put the rest of the stuff manually away for now. And you don't need to carry this much stuff around. I always have that problem where I start to build up a ton of resources that I'm carrying around that I don't really need to carry that much stuff around. And if I needed more, I could always run back over here and grab, you know, a stack or two. Especially happens when you start taking a bunch of stuff out, too. You start taking a massive amount of stuff out, you're going to end up with a bunch of resources on you that you don't necessarily need. And then this over here. Rotors in there. Anything else? All the rest of this stuff is primed to go in the box here, and then that in the box, and then this stuff over here is going to go in the awesome sink. Okay, now we're ready. Let's go ahead and get this stuff all torn down here so we can make our little mini factories. Important thing is that that is But that's running way over there. And then we should actually probably get this running while I'm tearing this down. And that we're running all of these resources as well into an awesome sink over here. So we'll grab an awesome sink. We'll put it up here way in the front. Or so we'll put 2 awesome sinks. We'll put one right here and then one up there. Now, of course, I need some of that wire for an awesome sink. Go ahead and do this. And then we're going to need some concrete. Pick up all this little stuff. We'll get there at some point. All right, back over here. We got any concrete stacked in here? Nope. Now we're also going to work on our MAM as we go along today as well. We got lots to do. Right over here. My little vehicle. Okay. So we'll put one awesome sink. Awkward. Not moving. There we go. One awesome sink over here. Move all this stuff. Now, you got to be careful so you don't have to put back in all the floor plates. So sometimes you'll see me do individual removing. Just easier and safer so you don't end up having to redo the whole thing. But all right, let's put down a space or an awesome shop or awesome sink in this case. And then we're going to go ahead again. Find the direction. Put that in there. That in there, and then we'll tap off of this power over here. And there we go. Awesome sink, all of that. Looks good. And then this one over here. There. And again, I'm not really setting this up for long term, just a temporary thing, so it's working while I'm doing something else. And then the same thing with all these plates. All right, so that's just going to run all that out. Now, one of the things I suggest, again, go over here and speed up these other ones here so you not end up with real slow transitioning. Doesn't look like there's anything in these boxes. Yeah, these boxes are empty. Awesome. Well, that box wasn't empty. That box was full of those thingies. Running back over here. That's going to fill that up. Okay. A lot of loot. Here's what we'll do. We'll take this one out. And then we'll just build a one off to the side here. Kind of in between. Dropper one for us, so then we can just drop whatever else we have in there. Let's screw it. Store all of this. Oh, not the concrete. Get rid of all of this stuff. Screw it. Get it all out of there. And just keep the concrete and the steel pipes so you can make stuff. All right, let's go ahead and take all this out again. Again, I didn't know it had that. Oh, it still does have plates. All right, fine. We'll take all these little Mark 1s out. Run that into there. Okay. All these overlapping spaghetti. This is what I usually do anyway about this point, everybody, is I kind of work my way up to about this stage. And then I rework the base. In this case, we've been already thinking about how we were going to rework the base from the very beginning. We were just creating some temporary stuff that we could let run all week long. Because, again, we have the factor of time. That time factor is really super helpful. Because you can literally just queue things up. Oh, I don't have enough resources to build the next thing. It's going to take like an hour or two for it to do it. But then again, you got a whole week. Because in my case, I only play, once per week. And so it had all week to run all of that, and then I end up with a ton of extra resources of each and everything. I really like this part. It's kind of like, you know, cleaning up your room kind of thing. Really kind of cleaning everything up. We're going to go clean all that up as well. Then as you get rid of all of these excess resources as they run through, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we already did speed that up. We did not speed this one up. There we go. It's already fast enough. Over here, how are we looking? Nothing in there, nothing in here. Okay, and as we clear stuff, we're going to take that stuff out. There we go. Less stuff we have to worry about. Take out the splitter here. Speed this up. Speed that up. Take out this box. Anything here? Speed this up. And there we go. Very nice. Call this out. And if we do have a bunch of stuff left over, we can just go ahead and pick that up. Walk over here to our double height box here. And just drop whatever it is. Wow, okay. That's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff there. And we can also go ahead and just use this boxes back here since we've already got them made. We got, oh my god, okay, that's not even enough either. Okay. Well, another box. Oh, we got to get the stuff back out of this box. This and this. Oh, not enough. We need 20. Funny irony is there's a thing right there with a bunch of those on it. All right, there we go, and then we'll connect this one to the back of that one. Then we'll literally take all of that and just put that in there. Screw it. Okay, put that in there, and then we're going to take out this and this in case we need to make another box. And then that now is going to run in there as well. And then this is just going to keep running into the awesome sink for the whole time that we're working. And we're going to take all this out. God, why do we have so many posts? Too many posts in one little spot. What the heck? We're going to take all this out. We're going to rerun our power. Try to make our power nice. Here in the long run. How are we looking here? That's got plenty to run. All right. Again, do we upgrade these? Yep. 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 All upgraded. Yep. All right. That's looking good. Now we got to do this front side. Take all of this out. Take all of this out. Taking all this. And lots of spaghetti to redo here. But it's going to be nice when we got it all neatly organized into its own little spots. Instead of this stuff just running willy-nilly everywhere. Fight back the spaghetti. One of the cool things I love about this game is you take out stuff really far away. You can build really far away. The building is second to none. Hey, kids, what up? Started playing Satisfactory again today. Awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah, I've been working on the server, but I have it off for everybody else. Why I'm testing some of my time theories as well. So eventually we'll open it back up again, but for right now, we're just gonna play a little bit of a solo server game. I know that sounds backwards, but you know how it goes. Like so. And up into here. Like this. And up into there. Like that. Alright, there we go. Slowly, slowly cleaning this mess up. Now, before you go and start building your little mini factories, it's a good idea to get rid of all this excess stuff that's going to be blocking your way. Then you're not sitting over here thinking about, oh, God, I got to remove all that stuff the whole time. Best to do the hard work first. That's why they do the demo first, or demolition first, so that they can get that part out of the way. And then once you get that part out of the way, they can get to this part, or the next part, I mean, which is building the next kind of round of stuff. And we're going to put that merger there. Run that into there. Run this over to here. And anything else? No, just this. No, over here. This up into... Oh, that one's going right where that one's going to go. Okay, here we go. This one. into there. And this one into there. There we go. And we'll pull this power over there. Get rid of that stuff. Okay, there we go. Get rid of all that stuff too. Oh man, look at all that stuff. I'm just gonna say screw it and build a big box back here. So what we're trying to do is just reduce the overhead of the stuff that we're working with so that we don't have to micromanage all of this stuff and we don't have to move it from here, there, and everywhere. So we're going to store all of that, take this and take the pipes. Then everything else we're just going to let run out. Over here, plenty of stuff in there. Back here, it's empty. Awesome. That, this here, we got some merging to be done. And then what we can do here also is we can just go ahead and add a merger right there. And then as those ones empty, it'll also feed those in there as well, which is our rotors. And there we go. And it'll just keep feeding that forever. Now up here, we also have another one. Now, if you want this to go fast, what you do is you eliminate everything else. And then you go ahead and add a bunch of these, awesome sinks. Just clear it as quick as possible. Over here, we'll grab this. And then here in the front, we've got some more stuff. Oops, and this needs to go back in. Nope, we don't have enough stuff for right now. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff in there, a lot of stuff. Okay, so... I think this one was going around to this one. Yes, it was. Okay. And so this is coming out on this side. So we'll go ahead and just put another awesome sink down. But we need a little bit of resources there. Let's go over here. Oh, another awesome sink. And we just grab some of this stuff back. All right, this. We need some wire. Like that. Actually, we need more wire. And then some concrete. And sometimes you can get back enough, and in this case, no, because it's already run a bunch of that in there. Let's run back to this one. See if we can scalp some of this. Oh yeah, there we go. Onto that. Okay, good. Now, because I'm not running any of that machinery, I have access to basically all of the power that I need to get rid of all of this stuff as well. Another merger. And there we go. All right, awesome. Now we just need some more power. Need some wire. Wire. Nope. All right, there we go. Awesome sinks are afoot. Get that stuff grinded up so I don't have to deal with it. This is the biggest favor you'll do for yourself, everybody, is to clear out all of this stuff and just to run out all of the finished materials into the awesome sink. Because what I've done is I've already organized and filled all of these boxes here in the back with raw resources. So I can make all of that and 1,000 times more than that, or actually really an infinite amount more than that, because I have now the raw stuff organized, and then we'll build our kind of mini factories that we can continue to expand over time. And so, plus we also have a backlog of a bunch of those resources. If we need them, we know where they're at. So we want to let all that run and do its thing. Let's see, we want to clear this side out as well. So let's get an awesome sink going over here for all of this. And one of the things I don't like to get rid of, which is our concrete, because I use a lot of concrete here. And let's go over here and just max that out, because I always am running out of that, and I don't like to run out. Get on top of this. Get this thing out of the way. Take this out. Does this actually have stuff in it? No. That one? No. That was all used up. And we were running that down over here in some willy-nilly way at the moment. And this out. This stuff. All of this can go. Now, one of the dangerous things about taking stuff out is you might cut the power to something. This is definitely like a random box that I put stuff in. Yep. Because of the way the box is turned, that's telling me, hey, I was randomly using that box. Careful of the stuff behind it that you actually don't want to take out. And these are all the starter boxes as well. I want to get rid of all these starter boxes if I can. It's empty as well. That one has a bunch. How do I know? Well, I can see right there it says 7,000, 10,000 of each of those things. And so I no longer need this. I don't need that. What do we got over here? Oh, this is a bunch of these. Holy mackerel. Got a ton of those. Let's go ahead and... actually, we just leave those in there. Leave those in there for now. And we'll take this out. And then, again, another nice, awesome sink over here would be great. So we'll just put this, let's say something like that. And I believe this is running this way. It is, yes. And so we'll run this back this way. Put a merger on this. Actually, this could go a little right. Take all this out. And when you're doing your awesome sinks, you know, if you're just doing temporarily like I am right now, give them lots of room. So you can put in your merger and all of that. Like that. And then you can just kind of run stuff into it. Like that. And get rid of all that excess stuff. Grab that, bring it over. This is all just temporary now. This is also, I'm getting a bunch of things running at the same time. And getting rid of all of this excess loot. Which is just now going to cause me lots of heartache and effort and time. So I don't need any of that stuff. All that stuff, bye-bye. I got the raw materials if I really need to make it. But the trick is to get all of that stuff, grinding all of that down. While that's grinding it down, we'll get up here on the top here. A little bird's eye view. While it's grinding all that stuff down, we can go ahead and take a break and do a battle. To battle! Yeah, Satisfactory, fantastic game. I highly recommend it. All right, here we go. 57th time is the charm, maybe. Again, I'm going to give you guys a bunch of arranged bonus damage. Let's hope we can get this one done finally. Let's go. Now we got tons of peeps. 56 peeps. All right, we should be able to do it now. Let's go. These mobs are tough. Nice job over here. You guys keeping him busy while we were over there. Oh, I think we finally got this. Whoa, see, the problem is these mobs explode. I think that's what's been killing all of our... Look at that. That's what's been killing all of our peeps. Yeah, we did it! All right, nice job. Nice job raising up, everybody. All right. Boom, let's go. I am Death. M's getting some love. And Angie, 11 assists, MVP in that round. Nice job. Oh, my God. Finally to the boss battle. I don't know how many tokens we wasted on that, but it was a lot. It was quite a bit. Now, again, I'm just going to call in the Wasteland Tycoon here. I'm feeling this corner right here. Yeah, maybe back here. Down here, over here. No, maybe right here. Right there. All right, let's go there. Try to give it a go. Let's see if we have... Oh, I got to do my complex battle plan. My detailed battle plan, everybody. Makes me do these battle plans. I don't really use these battle plans, but yeah, there you go. Close enough. Do we get anything else? Quest done? No. We got to do more battle plans. We got to do... check the store for scrolls. Another 4 hours on there, so yeah, that's not going to happen. Let's see. Any upgrades? Yeah, look at that. Champion Orc Slayer upgrade. Nice. Pretty awesome. And then back to it. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, now while this is all off doing its stuff, everybody, and we can go ahead and check our power requirements here by running to one of these power poles and checking in on it all. Over here. There we go. We can see that its consumption is 395 and the capacity is 450. And you're like, well, Kismet, you just took out all of your production. How could that be? Well, on top of doing this, it's also doing some extraction of water and whatnot for all of our power over here. So all of these things are like that for a reason. And we want to basically just use up this, because these use a lot of power, everybody. This does a tremendous amount of power to make these run. So if you're going to run it, you know, you want to have a general sense of how much power you're using for your awesome sinks. So I find that it's really a tremendous amount of power to make that run. Let's go ahead and speed that up. Back here probably already sped up. This is good. That's updated. Okay, now if I had a faster thing, it would make that go faster as well. Now remember, this is my first time playing through. I've played through many, many times. I've played it since it launched way back in the day. I own it on Epic Game Store. That tells you how much I like this game. And what we're doing now is just kind of cleaning house so we can build all our little mini factories. Now I'm going to start with the basics right over here, which is going to be our raw ore, which we have 5 boxes of it, but let's just double check. We should have 5 boxes. Yes, look at this. Holy mackerel. And this is the power of time. Even if you don't have a lot of nodes set up, you do have the ability to run it for a long time. So you either get a lot of something or you just run it for a long time. In our case, we're going to run it for a long time. Now, I'm also a little tempted to do this, which is the facing storage like this. And so we could fill up all of these storages or double stack them so they're also filling vertically. So it fills this and then it goes up and it fills another row and so on. But I feel like that's probably enough for right now. And I need to think about also how wide I want this to be. Do I just want to keep stacking vertically or do I want to stack in a horizontal way? But I feel like that's probably good enough. I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this. And then now what we're going to do is we need to think about where we're going to have our trains, which should be here in the center. And then how are those trains going to interact? And what I want those trains to do is come down here and then offload into these side boxes here. And so it'll basically come along here, train station, offload it into here, and then feed it into there as well. Over the long run, instead of feeding it from down below, it'll all feed into like a train station, and the trains will bring it back to the central area. So we can just have as many trains as we need to keep up that production speed, which is going to be way more than what we need in the long run. But that's kind of a long run thinking, right? If you think in the short term, you're going to build a lot of little short term bases at the node and keep running those nodes and whatnot. If you're thinking more in long term, you're going to think of this, right? Where you start to store all the raw storage, you're bringing all the raw storage to a central place, and then you're building factories that go along with that raw storage. Now, since our ore is here, we want to start with our basics over here as well. We want to run that raw ore over to here. And so we're going to start with using our primary one, which is whichever one is getting hit by this, right? So if this comes out and hit that, this is our primary one here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our floor hole here to actually send this back down into there. So like this, and then we'll send that back down into the run level. And then we're going to run that underneath until it goes over here to our actual factory, mini factory. Now, I like to leave a gap in between, so I'm going to go ahead and leave a gap in between here like this. Let's say something like that. Now, did you see me just build just a partial while I'm building it? And then I come back later and I'll make it all an actual enclosed space. But for right now, I like to leave a gap in between each thing. Now, you can leave 1 gap, you can leave 2 gaps or 3 gaps. I might just go ahead and try to figure out where I want this to center. And since this is the raw storage and this is the production, maybe we'll go ahead and do a nice 3 gap right here. So we got a nice 3-lane road going through here. I like a nice 3-lane road because it's really big and makes it look cooler in the long run. And then we got our turn edge here, which is going to be the edge of the thing, and then maybe just take one out so it's easy to traverse the different parts of the factory for right now. And then we can go ahead and try to line up across there, but it doesn't have to be lined up because what we're going to do is we're going to turn this sideways. And I always like to leave, let's say, at least 1 on each side around where we're putting all of our stuff so it doesn't get in the way. And that stuff's still running out there. And then we're just going to do this. Now, the reason why we're going to do this is because we can add these on forever off into the distance, right? We can just keep adding more and more and more of that particular resource and then run that resource wherever we want, because we can run it down in the run level and then we can run it over to the boxes. And that's kind of our goal today, is to get some of these run levels going on all of these basic materials that we have going. And so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and probably move this forward just a little bit. Now that I think about it. Let's just do the 1 constructor. Maybe move it to here. Like this. Then that's going to allow us to put in a splitter to start. And we're going to put our input back there. You know what? I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap, because I like to be able to see the stuff running. You can also put it pretty close. But I suggest to leave a gap just so visually you can see it running. Because you can put it like this if you want. Yeah, I think something like that. Something like that's good. So then I can see it actually moving across there. And then, again, we're going to go ahead and use our lift pole here to go ahead and lift that up into there. Now, we have another problem. We need to do a bunch of smelting. We need to smelt a lot of this stuff so we can use it with this. So instead of using the constructor, probably better if we say, you know what, change my mind. Let's just go ahead and use our smelters first to smelt all this stuff down. Like this. All right, very nice. Okay, smelter number 1, and then we're going to bring this up and bring that into there. Now, what we want to do is we want to go down below and we want to connect these 2 things together. Now, I also suggest, instead of doing this, to actually kind of merge these together into the kind of final spot here. So we're going to go ahead and put a merger there. And then we'll hold down Control. Oh, this one actually needs to go that way. There we go. I'm going to turn that a little bit sideways so we can run it down the line. So it'll just continuously run. Now, it's going to be limited by the speed of our belt in the short run, but our belts are eventually going to reach a point where it's like crazy fast. We come back and we can upgrade all these belts. But our goal is to utilize all 5 of these to run this out at about 270. And we're going to run it all the way to this point, and then again, we're going to go ahead and use our logistics floor hole like that, and then that in there. There we go. Now all of these should be running down into here and then down into the floor. Now we have 2 little hyper tubes over here that we can use. We're going to hit this one. All right, that's the one that takes us down to the lower level. And then we're going to look up here at the top, and we're going to look at the 2 that we want to connect together. Now, this is really cool, everybody. This is really awesome, I think. A really fantastic addition to the game, for sure. And now what we can do, instead of running this up above and it being in our way, as we're working with our machinery, we can literally just do something like this if it's going to go the right way. But of course, it's going to act funky. Why is that not going into there? Okay. And then this is when the pain and suffering comes in, everybody. Because every time you take that back out, then you have to go and you have to fix it all up. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get its direction to be correct in the thing. And if it's not letting you connect it, it's most likely its direction. This should be coming out of here. and into this floor hole. Yeah, we could put it there, we put it here. You know what, let's put it here and see what it does. Now the question is it really running in there or not? Guess we'll find out. Alright, we'll try that. And then now I have to go over here and figure out what's wrong with this side. This should be coming in there. And then into there. But you know what? Let's do the same thing. Let's take this out. Okay, or some whatever else I just took out. There we go. Take that out and put this in here when it's blue. And then connect it into there. And that should actually tell it to be a certain direction automatically. I like the idea of these floor holes, but they definitely need a lot of work because they're real frustrating like that, where you have to keep taking them out and then going back up there and fixing them and then coming down and so on and so forth. Another thing they need to fix is the stupid, I have to turn my light on and off all the time. So look, that says it's going in, which it shouldn't say going in. It should say it's coming out. This one over here is saying go in, which is what you want it to do. So yeah, see, this one should not, this is the problem one right here. This one should not be saying go in. It should be saying that it's going out into here. So we got to figure a way of fixing that. Let's go figure it out. At least we got one side working. And that has to do with the way that this floor wall hole is working. That's great. Let's get nice and close. Let's start up here. And if you start up there and try to tell it down here, it doesn't quite work. Again, this should automatically figure out its direction once it's connected. Yeah, see, that's broken. Okay, that's all sorts of busted. That's what we're gonna have to deal with today, I guess. See, when I connect it to the edge there, it should know that that's its direction. Even if I connect it out of the wall, out of the floor hole here, when I'm connecting it to this, it should automatically know, or that weirdness, it should automatically know that that's what I'm trying to do. So say click here, and then maybe click on this thing. Yeah, it's going to be like that today. I see how you're going to be today. Okay. What can we do to make that work properly? Let's say go like this. And then take this and put that into there. Or maybe we should do the floor hole first. Like this. And then go down there and then do the bottom of it first and then the top. Let's try that. Again, very frustrating in the way that it works because it doesn't automatically attach itself in the direction. That's exactly what we need to do. It doesn't attach itself in the direction that you want it to go automatically. Oh no, the belt is too long. So close. So close, but oh well. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to line this up somewhat. And then we're going to zoop these. Like this. Run this to here. Now this is always a dangerous thing to have split lines. I just take those out now. To have split lines like that, because you might update one side but not the other side, and thus the one side is slowing it down. Always a dangerous thing. But we'll get it going. Okay, so now that we've got this going in the right direction, we come back over here, we click on the thing, now it should go into the thing, and now we've got it figured out. I just figured that out, everybody, live on stream. So, it's a little awkward, but, you know, you do what you got to do. Now, our goal is to see that show up over here. Up, and there it is. All right, cool. That's GG. Now, another thing that we want to do is start to work on our actual factory size. And so we will put up some walls here. We're going to use some real small foundations in this particular playthrough. Try to run it over the top of here. Now, I like to see if it's actually touching the thing. If it's touching the thing, nope. I don't like stuff to clip, though you could get away with it, but nope. We're going to go like that. And then we're going to go ahead and use these. Create kind of a bit of a ceiling. Now, why are we doing that? Well, that's because we want to work with the power. And when you go ahead and run a power line, you're going to see it pulls it from a certain spot. In this case, right here in the back. And one of my favorite things to do is this vertical power. I actually like doing the double connected vertical power now. Instead of just doing one connector for each one, is that you can connect them in pairs or whatever you want to do. And then the same thing here. We're going to go ahead. Let's just go ahead and put in, let's say, 3 of these for now. Just keep running this down the line. Then as you can see here, you can just keep extending this. Conveniently right next to the thing there. You can just keep extending this forever. I mean, you can just literally keep going and going and going for as long as you want to add this stuff to your line here. And so later on, if I decide, hey, I want to come back and add more of these to the line, very easily you can just add another splitter and another smelter to the main line. Now, do I want to start this up? I absolutely do not. Because if I go in and start that up, what's going to happen over here in my power is I'm going to whoop, whoop, above. And you can see I'm just kind of traipsing that edge. Because the max cons is 511 right now, which means that we go above the amount of power that we're using. And all we want to do is just like process out all of that stuff while we're building out all of this as well. Let's go ahead and try to optimize this run lines here, or power lines. We'll go ahead and make another one of these and just kind of zoop that out. And now we're starting to make our different levels. Now what we could also do is not only run it here, but we could run it up to another level and whatnot, because we're working very horizontally right now where it's just going to go out that way. But we want to process all of these plates and whatnot, and then also use these ignits, and then use those in the later part of our production. Now, because this over here is our raw ore, not all the raw ore we want to use just for ignits. If the only thing that it did was ignits, then I would just run it just ignits and then convert as much as you possibly can to ignits. But here in the case of the raw stuff here, we don't want to do that. Now, one of the things we could do is we could combine this over here with this stage over here. But what's going to happen is you're going to run out of room over here, and I really want to separate it into separate stages and whatnot. Now, I kind of also thought maybe I want to turn this around as well. Because I feel like I want to put it where I can just run along this road and grab this loot. So let's actually take this back out again. Heartbreaker, take that out because we just got that all working, but that's okay. We'll take it out. And let's think of a better way of doing this so that our storage in the long run is included in the production of that particular item. You can hit the thing. I hit the floor. Oh, now I'm dead. Bye-bye. And that's why you don't want to take out the floor right underneath you. And sometimes that happens. A half-second lag, or while you're taking out your stuff. What happened there was I was taking out the lines, and then I took out the floor underneath me and couldn't even see it because I was obscured by the actual lines itself. And I'll go show you over here. See, I was standing on the line, and then down I went to my doom. But no worries. If you die, no big deal. Especially if you're by your base, you just run back and you grab your stuff. No big deal. And I just happen to have a nice handy hyper tube over here that's going to help me out. Take me all the way to the bottom, hopefully without killing me. We also got a vehicle. We can get on. drive on out here. All the way over here. Which isn't really that far. And then get our loot. Pick it back up again. GG. Now, sometimes what it does, and I don't know why it does it this way, which is really weird. That's why I brought my vehicle. Is it doesn't give you your items back first. I think the first thing it should do is give you your items back, because you might be in danger when you're trying to get your stuff back. And so it should put the items in first and then all of the resources. But be aware of that, everybody, because that could cause you to die again while trying to retrieve your stuff. All right, back to it. I didn't think I even put a ramp over here. Put some ramps in. Been some nice ramps there. Now this is actually where all my stuff is getting extracted down here at the bottom level. And you can see I've got myself a little vehicle to go explore and look for resources, but we really found all the resources we need for right now. So now we're just trying to get it all working. That's the tough part, right? Getting all of your various stuff updated and working. There's a power pole in the middle of nowhere. Nice. And all the way back up to the top we go. Hypertubes are incredibly useful. Later on, I'll make hypertubes to get me around the factory, but the factory's not really kind of set up for that yet. So let's get back over here and hopefully not fall down the hole again. Hey, you know, it adds a little bit of excitement to your day when you fall down there. Okay, there we go. So what we want to do is we want to think about how our trains are going to come in. And then how am I going to access this loot? Where am I going to have this stuff in the long run? Right? That's what we really need to know. How am I going to be able to come over here and grab the in loot that I'm going to need? Now I'm probably not going to grab the ignits because I don't need to make that stuff. I'll put it into something else. But very much like how we have the raw storage over here, we might want to copy that over here and then also make the final product be part of this as well. Try to integrate it in with that particular thing. So do we want it to be on this side or do we want it to be down there? That is a good question. That is a very good question. Let's put some of this stuff into this box. There we go. So let's see if we can go ahead and try to speed this up a little bit. This is going pretty good. How are we doing over here? I think we can take this out now. Looking good. How full is this box here? Not very full. All right, let's split this. Hope we need to get some of them resources back. Go looking here for some more wire. There's some right there. Awesome. Splitter. We'll split this out. Oh, not enough. Not enough of the stuff. We threw a bunch of random loot in here. So we can get rid of all that. Now we just run back with my little vehicle. And our goal, again, get rid of all the excess loot and then rebuild our factory. A kind of more final form action with the factory. There we go. Grab some of that. And now we're just going to run these out into there. And the goal of this is just to empty these boxes out. But I could just go like this as well. Just got to speed that up. Just by literally going like that, walking over here, and just boom. Whoop. Didn't want to do all that. Take all that back out. Put all the plates in there. And try to get rid of the plates, or really the stuff that I don't want. In this case, we'll get rid of all of that. Sort that. Looks good. And then, of course, this is still going to go into here, which this is full of stuff. And then all of this stuff is running in the awesome sink, along with all of these screws and whatever else I have over here. Get rid of that. Now we can get rid of this. Just try to make some room here for all my stuff. Really could probably combine a bunch of this now. Just to speed this up a little bit. I'll say something like this and that. Back we get out. You know you can double speed this too. You can actually do that, which is really cool about the big ones. And then grab one just for this other temporary stuff that I have on me again. Grab all of this. That in there. Consolidate all of this. Oop, take all. Store all there. Start to store in this one. Just to reduce the footprint of all of this. And then take this out. Oh, not enough. Take all of these out. And we'll just keep kind of reducing as much as we can. Again, opening that back up. Let's get this and this. And that into there. All right, nice. Okay, so now we need to think about how do we want this to end up? Do we want the storage to end up on this side? Do we want the storage to end up on the outside edge of this? So, let me think about it. We're going to build it in a long run here. Then this is going to produce the stuff. Actually, probably don't want to store it over here at all. I want to store it by wherever I put the hub. And since we're going to be running the trains through here, this stuff won't even be here anyway. Maybe I'll run the train through the back. We'll run through the train through that way too, but I could run the train back here, which is an even smarter idea. If you run through here, then it has access to the back of the whole area. And then you have all of this area to build a whole entire train station. So maybe the final products will go right here, and this will be like the center of everything that I'm working on. Which sounds pretty good. All right, let's give that a thought process. Let's start with that and see how we like it. So again, first thing we're going to need to do is smelting. So let's get back to what we were doing before and start with our smelters. Oh, we're going to need our resources. Bam, which was that one. Okay, and we're going to need some stuff from over here. Put all this back and this back. These other random items. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, something like that. This we can put back in. These, that. Okie dokie. Okay, back to it. And then smelter. Alright. So smelter number 1, we'll put, again, back in its position. We'll leave that area open. And so we've kind of thought that out. Now, sometimes, you know, you end up right back where you started. In this case, I did. I was thinking it through first before I got too far into it. You definitely want to do that, though. You don't want to get all the way into this and you've done 50 of these down and then you realize, oh, God, that's not what I wanted to do. But, okay, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to put this in that direction. We're going to put this here. And now we're looking good. Again, we're going to do our power over here. We'll do these in groups of 3. So we'll do that apparently in the wrong direction and then redo that. There we go. Hold down control. Like that. Turn this correct direction. Now, a lot of times when you pick stuff up, you would think it would pick up its orientation, which is hopefully something they add at some point. But in this game, it doesn't. So it's really awkward to pick something up and then you assume it's going to grab its orientation, which should be how it works. But it doesn't. It automatically just defaults to whatever it was before. And so your stuff ends up being real awkward. Now, since I'm going to do these in groups of 3s, the whole reason why I'm doing it in groups of 3s is so that I can center the middle one. Like, say, something, let's say right there. And then I can then go like this. Now, what that does, it allows me to do 3 of them and then be able to chain the next one to the next 3. and so on. But we're just going to start with these 3 to go. Then we're going to tell them what to do. We're going to do iron, and then you can also copy it down here. But I find it's actually just easier just to click on the thing than to copy paste it, unless you're doing overclocking and underclocking and all of that. Otherwise, it's just easier just to click on the thing. And then we want to go ahead and merge all these iron ingots into a certain area, into an iron ingot storage. And I might just have it come forward and run to a storage like this. And then from that storage, we could go from there. So each one feeds its own storage. But that's really not necessary because these are going to produce 30 per minute. And you really need to get to a point where it's maximizing your storage. So we might run these along and then bring them back and then run it into storage. And then from that storage, we can then run it to the next thing. And let's try something like that. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do a merger, which ends up its output right here. And let's say something like that. So this comes out of here, and then ultimately the whole row ends up at this box. Again, this is very unusual to do it this way because normally what you're doing is you're running it directly into the actual item, which is great in the beginning and it's super simple, easy to do. But in the long run, you want to have the ability to extend your production of that item. And what you normally have is you build a small thing, you got to come back, tear it down, build it up bigger, build it up bigger, build it up bigger, all through the whole game. This is a lot harder in the beginning, but in the long run, you're going to be so styling because I can not only go that way, but I can also build vertically and continuously build more and more of that particular thing over and over again. So very, very nice way of doing it. And so ultimately, all of these are going to end up over here. Now, we're going to need to think about how our power system is running. Now, way over here, behind here, is our central power plug. And that central power plug is coming from our power station way over there. So what we want to do is we want to bring that over to where we are running our power. And then we're going to double up with how it is. Now, eventually, I think I'll probably run it interior power run. Or actually, let's just work on that interior power run now since we're going to be working on it. So we'll go ahead and run this up like that. Try to get the logistics of this down. And it's going to be about 3 high for this particular machinery, and then as we get to the bigger machinery, it'll be even higher up. So let's say right there, and we want that to go right here in the center, so we're going to go to our power. We're going to say double wall outlet right there, and then we're going to have that central power come through there. Now later on, what we'll do is we'll have there will be an actual switch out here, which I don't think I've unlocked my switches yet. Have I unlocked my switches? No. So later on, there'll be some switches that we can put outside, and then we can just run along and say, you know what, turn that off, right? Just flip a switch, and it goes off. And then we'll have a central switch, which will be over here, which turns the entire factory off, but does not turn off our hypertubes and all of that stuff. So we can use that to get to wherever we need to go to fix our power and fix all of our stuff, or upgrade it to wherever we need. So there we go. So we got that there, and then again, we're going to start to close this in. Start to go up. Again, zooping is the greatest thing ever, as you can see. And then we'll also just kind of look at where this is. Let's see, where's that out? Right at the center of this. And let's say right there, but of course now we're out of wire. Let's run over here and let's get some wire. We're also ready for a battle as well. Again, this is why I kept all of this resources over here, so I can just walk over here and grab a little bit of it while I'm building out and kind of fixing up all of our power here. And we're going to try to make this nice and easy. Right there where the things are. Yes, it is. All right, awesome. And then this goes to this. And you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Center one right there, which is the third one. 1, 2, 3. Right down here in the center. And then we need our double wall right about there, and then we'll go ahead and connect it back here to here, Then we'll use these as our kind of way of getting up here so we can see all this stuff. Then we'll just connect that very easily across over there. So all the power is going to be running in the interior, and it's going to chain from one to the other. Now, I can run the power underneath, by the way, so you don't see the wires. And we can just run it up from underneath. So that's kind of above, but this time I feel like I will run it underneath. We'll go ahead and run a central power line, which will be our kind of main line here. Actually, we could have used that. Let's take this out. Let's go ahead and run it more like this. So we'll run it down to a power line here, and this power line will be like our power checker, so we can check in on our power. Then we'll grab the power line. We'll go down underneath it here, which it basically just hoses over because we can't grab it. But there's already one down here. And so what we want to do is figure out where we want to run the power up. That's the hard part. Figure out where you want to run it up to way over here. So we're going to run over here and make this easy on ourselves. First, turn our light back on for the 50 millionth time. Take this out, bring this down. Get this back in place. And luckily we left our little thing here, which makes it easy. Just connect that across, GG. Now probably right above us here is going to be our machinery. And so we're going to look for where the thing is there. Grab this, bring it down. Let's say to there. I don't know if I like that clipping. Nah, don't like the clipping, so let's go ahead and say, how can we do this? Probably have to go to the side. Alright, let's zoop some more of this in. Go to the side, put this back in. Come on. That back in. Take this one out on the side. And then kind of lean over here until we can see it. Still can't see it. Try not to fall off again. No guarantees. And there we go. So now we can grab it and bring it straight down. And it's centered. So if we look at it as a centered thing, we just say, let's say there. And then we can go ahead now take this out just to see how the line is running. Line's running pretty good. We'll go with that. And then you can just put this back in again. And now we have power underneath that we can then run back to our central power here in our run line and not really have to run the power up above, right? Pretty cool, right? I think that's neat. So let's run that along here. Let's say all the way back. Right above that. And then straight down. We're just going to connect this in. Now again, eventually we'll come in and we will work on our ability to shut that power off individually. But I feel like that's a good start there. And now, instead of needing all of this run line stuff that we did between each of these, we don't need any of that. All right, we don't need any of the power lines up here. Take that out. And look, that's already working. I love it when that happens. So now it's coming up from the floor into here, running across here very cleanly. Like that a lot. I think that's pretty nice. And we don't have to look at all the run lines running everywhere. And that is now going to get busy on our iron ingots. And I want to see those go in there. See them go in here. You want to see one coming out of there. This looks like it's going the opposite direction. The belts have been acting funny lately. So you have to like take them out and then put them in. But they still work. It just looks like it's going the wrong direction. I feel like a lot of that stuff still needs to be fixed. Now, look at that. We're making a bunch of iron ingots there. It'll make that until the end of time. How we looking here? This is empty now. This can all be taken out. This is no longer running into there. Very nice. That's going to run all this in here. Again, we're just kind of getting rid of all this extra resources that we built up. That one's empty. How do I know they're empty? Because it just shows me just the plates and just the rods. That's a dead giveaway that that one's empty. That one, same thing. That's empty. Man, this one's been kicking butt over here. I think this one's almost done. One is done. Okay, cool. And so we got rid of all of that. And again, what we're doing is we're trying to build little mini factories instead of doing it the normal way that I do it, which is build it at the node and then run the actual resource from the node all the way over here. Instead, we're bringing the node to us. We're bringing the water to us, the coal to us, which is incredibly harder. It takes a lot longer. As you can tell in this particular playthrough, it's taking a lot longer to get to the high-end stages and all of that. That's okay. Now this right here is actually bringing in some coal, which is being used for our steel production. But we want this coal to actually go into the raw coal, and then we'll use that raw coal for that steel production later on. But we'll let that stuff finish running there. That's almost done. We've now taken that out. I wonder if that's done over there. Let's see. No, it looks like it's still running. I can see some stuff moving over there. If you can see stuff moving over there, you know it's getting there. Still doing screws here. Whoa, a whole box full of stuff there. Still a gigantic box full of stuff there. All right. Very nice. And now we've restored our production of our iron ingots. Now, on top of iron ingots, we also want to make iron plates. Now, our goal is to build in a more vertical way. So we can put our plates up above if we want to, or we can put them along the same line and just run it down the run level and then run it again. And we have a bunch of stuff that we're going to need to do production for. And I'm still deciding whether I want to run it forward and just keep the whole thing in one long line. Just keep the iron all in one long line and just keep all the copper in one long line and all of the other stuff, quartz and sulfur and all of that. Or whether I want to go vertical with it and do this down here and then do the plates up above and so on. But we have plenty of room for all of that. As you can see, we can basically got infinite space in all directions because we're up so high that we can go over the top of everything. So while I'm thinking about that, let's do a battle. To battle! All right, same thing here. I'm just going to boost your guys' range damage. I think that's going to help a lot more than making you run fast. We'll let that stuff run in the awesome sink for a while. We're making some good progress. What time is it? Oh, it's time to take a break. While I'm doing this, I'm going to do a family reminder. Second. There we go. Open the captain's chest. Give you guys some love. Whoa, bunch of rare scrolls there. Rotisserie G, Gorik's Reaper getting the love. And Gorik's MVP with 20 kills. Way to go. Let's go ahead. Ooh, boss defeated. Man, that was one of the toughest bosses we ever did right there. That took a long time to get to that sucker. But we're going to keep on going here, everybody. Let's go ahead and do some more here. We're going to go ahead and do this one right here. Nice job, everybody. There we go. That's how you're rising up in the chat. Again, let's go ahead and pull out the vampire for this one and see if we can get some scrolls for him. All right, let's do it. Let's get it going. Oh. All right. send them all a message, and I'm going to follow up with them here in about 15 minutes. Hey, Suri, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15
Now,
minutes. Counting down.
All right, awesome. You know, as a parent, eventually you want your kids to be able to respond for themselves, to make smart choices. But when they don't make smart choices, then you got to step in until such a point in which they can manage themselves. They can get home, they can work on their homework, they can do all of that. Now, as a kind father, I feel like it's nice of me to buy them a phone and all of that. But it's really starting to affect their ability to get their stuff done because they just sit on the phone all day. I'm sure you parents understand what I'm talking about once you give your kids their phone. Once it becomes an issue, then I have to step in and say, look, this is becoming an issue. If you're not going to do your homework, you're going to sit there and fool around your phone, and then all of a sudden it's 11 o'clock at night, and you're like, oh, yeah, I got homework to do. No, that's not good. We've been having that problem lately, and that is going to come to an end today. Today is the day where that comes to an end. So I got to go and manage that as well. Like, I don't have enough things to do, but these are the responsibilities of being a parent. And so I'll give them 15 minutes because they just came home. I can tell because my watch tells me to do it on their own. If they don't do it on their own, then I got to step in and then start to take away their privileges, which I don't like to do. I like it when they do it themselves, everybody. Here's the mystery of parents. If you're still young and you're still dealing with your parents don't want to do that. Your parents don't want to have to, discipline you or say, look, do this or do that. You know why? Because your parents are exhausted. They're tired. They've been going to work all day. They've got lots of other pressures and things that they got to do. Just take care of your stuff. Do your stuff on your own so your parents don't have to remind you every 5 minutes. Get to a point where you're being a great communicator, like, hey, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go talk with my friend. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to get my homework done. All of that stuff. So they're thinking, hey, look, they're taking care of it. I don't have to think about it, right? If your parents don't have to think about it, then you're doing it right. If your parents have to follow up with you and say, what are you doing? Are you getting your thing done? And this, that, and the other thing. Then you're having a problem and making it difficult. Not only for you, but also for everybody around you. Actually, you know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to turn this sideways. I just had an idea. So I want to keep this open as a walkway here. Let's do this with it. We actually go ahead and turn it like this so we could run it back wherever we want it to go. Like that. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I like it. Yeah, I might want to center it in there. But what I want to do is make sure that I'm also blocking this off as its own separate little thing. Again, I'm building much smaller ones, and then, of course, I could make them much bigger if I wanted to, but I will eventually want them to go vertically. This way, you're using that vertical space instead of using just the horizontal space. And then, of course, we'll build them out. Now, you don't want to build them out of glass, everybody. We already did that last time. That was a huge fiasco because it started lagging out the entire server. Because servers are still being worked on by the peeps over there at Copy Stage, so I suggest to go easy on that. And you see I've left myself a ton of room for expansion there of our smelters just on this level. Same thing here. Let's go ahead and take this out, create a little cross. Just leave myself a lot of options to go behind and around and through on both sides. And then this one here is going to go through right here. Again, so this kind of segments this off from the other stuff over there. Now we look in here. All right, this is going to take a while. And now we took one of these out, so what we can do is we can go ahead and utilize that one to try to speed this up a little bit. Maybe something over here. There we go. Then we can go ahead and divert this out of here, divert that into there, and then pull that power, and then basically double up the speed of that, right? So now that's all going to run into there, and this is all going to run into here. So we just doubled up that speed. And I'm just trying to keep it at a point where we don't run out of power. We want to use it up enough so I don't have to work on the power right now, because I'm probably not going to work on the power today. I'm just working on clearing out the stuff. Clearing out all this excess stuff, and I think we got this one done, so looking good. And eventually we'll run this line, by the way, underneath, so it runs over where it should. Let's get rid of all of this. Let me check my messages to make sure no one's trying to text me. I got some spam. I got some spammy spam. Nope, nobody texting me, so I don't think they want anything. But if they do want something, they'll just text me and let me know. Okay, so we got all that done. Look at that, we cleared all that out. Nice. And then this is cranking into here. And again, this is full of stuff over here. That's going to take a while. Once this one's done, we'll also divert that one over here into this one. There's a lot of stuff there, too. Where we put our vehicle at, we'll tool over to that other side and see how we're doing. I like to leave vehicles laying around for us to use. Just easier. And again, my goal is to leave a nice big path. We can get from one side to another without it obscuring the path. We'll see how we're doing over here with all of this. And that's why I didn't make 20 boxes of this stuff, everybody. While it would be great to run that in the Awesome Sink, it's not going to be that awesome. Oh, these are done. All right, this one's done. Take that out. Those two are still cranking away over there. This here done. Yep, that's done. I just roll over it. Not done. This here. And let's do something more like this. This. Let's just take all this out now. Just excess machinery that we don't really need. We just take it right from here, run it right into there. Like this. And we'll just take an extra one of these. That stuff and put it in there. We'll just take all this stuff manually out of here and just put it into this box. Just so it'll just run a single into there. Take all this out. Alright, consolidated. Put all that in there. And maybe another one. I'm going to need some of this back. Build and grab the pipes. I don't know why it low prioritizes those pipes, but whatever. And this. Put all that in there. Okay, then we'll grab all this back. And there we go. Okay, that's now simplified into just those two. We're taking out all that other stuff. And that's also going to make it run faster because it's not being merged or lifted or none of that stuff. It's just being literally just run into the thing. You don't want to make it too complex to where it's slowing that down. But we definitely want to get rid of all of that. We'll let that run. And GG on that. A big open spot right here too. Might be a good time to zoop that in. Nice. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on our power. Looking good. Probably might be able to get away with a second one of these. Gotta double this up. Actually, even better. Hold on, let's take this out. Let's do this, because this will run, instead of it splitting 240 in half, it'll actually run 240 there, and then, or really 270 and 270 there. So it's going to run actually faster. Same thing back here. We want to run both of these at the same time, so it's going to run out at 270 on both sides, so that'll run that both in at full speed. And then now that's going to double that, getting rid of all of that. And all we really have left is this over here. And this is probably making a good move on it now. Yep, that's really doing a good job. All right, let's go ahead and take a break. I think that's a good spot for a break. Let that run for a minute. I can check in on the family. And then I shall be back in just a bit here. How much time we got left on this? Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train a-going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Riverdog, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, and AMZ. Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.